What's going on? It's your dog Art Man Boxing, and we're back with another boxing conversation. Look, got my hair cut. I feel like a totally different person when I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, yo, I really cut my fro off. But hey, I'm here, and I got this classic merch right here. Back in Blood official hoodie, man. Look, and we still gonna get it back in blood. It ain't over just yet. It's not over just yet. Man, a lot of people been talking about the news that's been coming about with Daniel Kinihan and Tyson Fury and Pro Bellum and MTK and all this junk. And all I can say to that is it's more to come. I hope y'all know that. I really do hope y'all know that. So one thing I noticed today, there's only a handful of people that have been telling me, "Oh man, Art man, you tripping." But it's not like how I used to be. Because at first, when I would say something, the whole boxing Twitter would come out and say, "Oh no, Art man, you're right. You're not right. You're wrong. There's no way that this is gonna happen. No way." But now, these days, fans are like, "Well, we ain't just gonna say Art man is completely wrong. We just gonna kind of wait things out and see what the fuck happens because oh man, it's looking bad. It's looking super bad." But let me go ahead and send this link out to my brothers. Let them know I'm live on the channel right now. Tagging me in motherfucking Errol Spence Jr.'s merch. It was like, man, Art man, can you help a brother out? Hey, shout out to Errol Spence and his thing, man. He been doing his thing with his merch, and so have I. But a lot of people have been asking, man, when am I gonna do a collab officially with one of these boxers? And it's not up to me. I'm always ready to work, but you gotta holler at your favorite boxer and say, hey man, I think you need to link up with Art Man. Get your shit right. But they must have forgot when we said after the third fight, there's going to be more to the chapter. And that's what I was telling people. And so many other brothers was telling you guys, like, yo, it's not over when the fight is over. No, 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 no. You guys got to understand. Wilder versus Fury trilogy, that shit, that is small in comparison to the big pie, the big game. So I can't wait for them to get exposed. I'm talking all my shit. Oh my god! And that brings. Let me pull up my iPad because that brings me to the what I said today. And people looking at me like, man, I want to say Art Man is wrong, but I don't know. I posted today a picture of Wilder versus Fury 3, and my caption was, hold on, I just been going off all day. But my caption was, I said, it was revealed that Tyson Fury, in fact, I said, if it was revealed that Tyson Fury, in fact, cheated Wilder in their trilogy and Daniel Kinihan paid the commission and the WBC to cover the scandal in attempt to make Joshua Fury in Dubai, would you guys be surprised? Would you be surprised? Let me read it again. I said, if it was revealed that Tyson Fury, in fact, cheated Wilder in a trilogy, and Daniel Kinihan paid the commission in the WBC to cover the scandal in attempt to make Joshua Fury in Dubai, would you be surprised? Guess what? People say they won't be surprised. And then there's some people saying, oh, Art man, you just crazy. You just crazy, Art man. All right. We've seen this. Look, Cowardella, tell him we've seen this already. We've seen this already where Art man posted some shit. I'm saying, hey, this is, don't be surprised. This, and that happens. And people say, oh, nah, nigga, you're wrong. You're wrong. And then they looked hella stupid when the shit came about. So I feel like this time around, I'm not getting as much hate as the first time because this time people are like, hold on, I learned my lesson the first time and say this guy's completely wrong. Let me just kick back and see what the fuck happens. And that's the mentality that these guys have now. It's very bitch made. But shout out to my dude, brother D Hive in the building.
What's going on, man?
I'm over here just laughing, like thinking because back in the day when I'm saying back in the day, but last year when I was posting all this Wilder versus Fury is going to happen news, I had a gang of people telling me I was wrong. But this time around, when I'm posting this Daniel Kinihan news with Fury and Tyson and Wilder, people like they're hitting me with the I'm just gonna wait it out type shit before I say this Negro's completely wrong.
Yeah, and some people were saying that they wouldn't really care, and all right, okay, for sure, I get all that, but it's not until the cheating becomes a problem and certain fighters get affected. You see what I'm saying? And I feel bad too because on the day you were dropping all this information, which is incredibly important to the sport of boxing, what were niggas up in arms about?
Nigga, you know some other shit, but we gonna get into that later on the show.
Some shit, some random shit I had to say. Yeah, it's not that important. But but yeah, they were worried about some random shit I fucking said. I didn't even think that was gonna be that big of a deal. But this is what I be talking about, bro.
Me neither.
Right, and it's still not. And if anyone wants to talk to me about it, let me tell you right now, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, but because I don't like, I'm always thinking in the back of my head, like, who exactly are you people that I should be doing what y'all tell me to do? But anyways, get a job at Twitter and then you can come talk to me.
And that's how I feel about when I be posting all this shit about Tyson Fury, Daniel Kinahan, and all that. Because I'm like, bro, even if y'all say, oh, our man's deluded, he's crazy, who the fuck are you guys?
Right, and it's crazy because a lot of people's favorite fighters are linked to this dude. A lot of people's favorite contests are linked to this dude. The WBC is linked to this dude.
Somebody who's just in my DM, who all you guys respect, is linked to this guy.
Right.
I don't say no names, but hey.
Of course, and I'm not even going to say the company, but we got multi-fight deals that just got signed. I mean, what's going to happen to Regis Prograde? Y'all forget he over there with them people?
Woo! And we got Shaki Foster over there too. In Dubai, they kicking it. But man, it's looking real shady in the light right now, D-Hive.
It's just like what's going on. And not to mention, before anybody realized, I was the one that told you that Top Rank had a distribution deal with MTK Global because a lot of their fights be coming on at 2 a.m. And I'd be watching them boring ass shits. But didn't nobody realize that they worried about some dumb shit.
You better man me, I don't be watching none of that shit.
Yeah, man, they were having live streams like 2 a.m. in the morning of British fighters that ain't nobody ever heard of, niggas like McKenson. But yeah, no, they have a distribution deal with Top Rank. How is that all going to shake out? Like what's going to happen? What's going to happen to Probellum? Like what's going to happen to the fight? Like because technically, the CEO of Probellum is Richard Schaefer. So they're trying to show some separation, but I'm like, so are MTK fighters going to continue? Are they going to go over to Probellum? Because it doesn't seem like anybody's concerned over there. Probellum and MTK are carrying on like it's normal fucking business. Now, I'm not of the mind that Daniel Kinahan is going to go down for anything because that's not how it works. Like, unless he just comes up dead one day, I'm not going to assume he's going to do prison time. And also, as we can see, for that $5 million, that's not enough bread. Because nobody's saying anything. People are defending this dude's character, even American media. So it's like,
they look real. But here's the thing, though. What I think is going to come about from this is somebody's going to get subpoenaed. And when that happens, a lot of stuff that you know about your favorite fighters is going to come out to light. It's going to look real shady.
I personally, you know what? Like I said, if I was going to subpoena somebody, I would subpoena Richard Schaefer. And most importantly, I would subpoena the fighters. Because you know how much a fighter got to do over there to get a $5 million payout? I'm not saying that they would say anything, but I'm just saying they're the most vulnerable target. You can't snitch on motherfuckers that are already rich. Because $5 million not going to be enough to risk your life over it. Like, what you going to subpoena Tyson Fury for? He got $50-60 million. Like, that's not enough. That's not enough money. But one of the littler ones, one of like the small champions or one of the prospects that be over there, like Tyson Fury's best friend Isaac Lowe, motherfuckers like him that ain't made no real bread.
What
Vastly
joke? What
superior.
Joker say? I know a squealer when I see one. Mm,
And y'all was
mm,
talking about
mm.
Skeeter.
We talking about Sonny Edwards. We like, yo, he might be the one that's gonna tell.
Nah, Sonny Edwards, that nigga best friend. He be taking pictures with him like, oh look, he just took me out to brunch. Like he's his best friend. He ain't gonna snitch at all.
He don't. They don't
He's
even know.
Sonny Edwards is dumb. He been knowing what that man is about. He'd be taking pictures every weekend. Oh look, me and Daniel just got back from golf. Like nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Like what are you doing? And then that Indian dude who's like the CEO of whatever, he's like, oh yeah, just got a deal done. I'm like, why do y'all keep taking photos? What is the matter
Because
with y'all?
I'm gonna keep it 100. This is what their plan was. Their plan was to say, you know what? We're just gonna go right through it and just say I'm a real legit boxing promoter, and that's gonna be my scapegoat. We're gonna clean this money up, and that's just gonna be who I am. So I feel like Danny Kinihan has the P Diddy complex, where yeah, you're getting all this money, but you kind of want to be all in the cameras dancing and shit. You want to be the man. You want to be the man in boxing, even though you already is the man in boxing behind the scenes. He wants to be the man on the front street. I feel like Daniel has some type of like attention problem.
You know, honestly, I think it's the same thing as when it comes to all other organized crime. He just knows he's paid the right people. Money has changed some hands, and let's keep in mind the only reason why this has any heat on it is because the American authorities are involved. The British authorities been on that ass forever, and they haven't done shit. The only reason why this is getting any international traction is because the DEA is putting out bounties, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, bro, what did you do to get the DEA on you? You must have either killed the wrong person or fucked up the wrong deal. Because don't get it twisted. The United States intelligence agent, the intelligence community has known about the Kinahans forever.
I'm telling you, bro. Look, somebody, don't quote me on this, but somebody that I respect in boxing said the money that they invested, or the feds were looking at the betting odds in Wilder versus Fury fights. And they said that the betting odds in Wilder versus Fury were very, really shaky. Like they did some last minute switch where thousands or millions of people betted on Fury last minute. And
Mm.
yeah, and then the guy said something to the effect that some people involved got money from Wilder versus Fury and put that money into, what the man's accused of.
Oh,
So
do you
that's
think?
why they feel like, because it's like, dude, you can't come here to America, make all this money in Vegas, and then take that money and then put it in, that, and think
I was
America's not going to get a piece off that.
I was gonna say, do you, like if those fights took place in Vegas and he's messing with Vegas bread? We just got finished talking about who Vegas was built by.
Yeah.
Do you think this is basically international gangbanging? Somebody slid somebody some paper in the DEA and they're
It got
like,
to
put
be,
some
because I
pressure.
feel like if they wanted to get this guy, they would have been had him.
Yeah, like we already discussed. If they wanted him dead, he's just gonna show up dead one day. That's not a big deal.
Look who showed up to the chat. A motherfucking Tyson Fury supporter. He said the first step of recovery is acceptance. Let it go. Your boy got destroyed. That's fine. Boy got destroyed. All that shit. All the memes is fine. And all those comments is fine. I just want you guys to take those memes and comments and take it to the federal government and say, hey man, Wilder got smashed 3 times and Daniel Kinahan has no influence in boxing. Go tell them that, and you let me know what they tell you.
How are y'all okay with Tyson Fury being a dope fiend and his drug dealer being a rampaging murderer? Like, they
Bro,
just
they
don't
don't
care
even
about shit.
understand. Their anti-Wilder hate not even gonna hold up, bro. Because when the shit hits the fan, niggas gonna start spilling the beans.
And I'm still trying to figure out how much, because I remember a certain crop of people were saying that Terrence Crawford being represented by this psychopath, that was an asset in negotiations. Now,
I
DK,
remember too, and I remember everybody. I remember all the people who saying "Let it go" were DMing me and saying, "Hey, look at your boy Crawford, your black boy Crawford signed with DK too. How about that? How about
but
that?" I'm like, "Shit. Well, we'll see."
but but my thing is, DK cleaning all this bread, not a dime on getting Crawford fights. Who's the only people that offered Terrence Crawford fights again? I mean, well, any bread for some fights recently? Who are the only people? I'm trying to remember. Was it was it PBC? Was it the people that they claimed is the witness protection island that don't want Crawford to be over there?
I'm gonna tell you like this, Dehan. Terrence Crawford is kind of in a fucked up position. He better hope and beg and plead that none of this shit gets back to him and ruin his opportunity of having an Earl Spence versus Yuga's fight.
Nah, he'll be fine. It's not a big deal. All he needs to do is, cut ties, put in the paperwork, and then just sign on with the PBC. But we know how Bomac feels about that. Apparently, I don't want to go over there just because we didn't do what them other people did.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be like them other blacks.
So,
I'm sorry, man. I
hey,
don't give. And I'm gonna keep it 100 because somebody brought something up today. They said, "Oh, don't say stuff online that you wouldn't say to their faces or whatever." I'm gonna
oh
say it.
my
I'm gonna say it.
fucking god, bro!
Dude, the type of character I am. What do you expect? What do you expect? To these motherfuckers to shoot me or kill me? Because that's the only reaction that's gonna put some fucking real life fear in my heart when it comes to engaging somebody and tell them how I feel. Like that's it. But for
I
me to
get
tell
I
a somebody in boxing how I feel about what they're doing, that shit don't phase me. The
I
fuck?
get so tired of these dudes because I'm like the same rules apply to you. I don't know what kind of energy you think putting your real identity on Twitter does, but let me tell you something. You think that someone being anonymous makes it gives you power? No, it's the exact opposite. You could see me every day and you wouldn't even know. I could be your fucking next door neighbor. I could be anybody. And you think you have the power? No, like I don't know what you have to tell yourself online, but that shit is fucking corny. Not to mention all the jokes y'all make about Spence and Wilder and Charlo and all that weak shit. Y'all wouldn't say that to them either. So cut the bullshit. Like we've all fucking made jokes, and to tell you the truth, I don't fucking care. They talk all this big shit. You wouldn't insult any of the fighters you insult either. You wouldn't insult Tyson fucking Fury. You wouldn't insult him to his goddamn face. You wouldn't talk any of this bullshit to Daniel Kinihan himself. So just get the fuck out of here, bro. Like I can't stand these dudes. You say one thing and all of a sudden like, oh well, you know what? Let's take it to the street because y'all sound stupid. This is why when white people gangbang, it looks like world wars. When we gangbang, it's just some niggas getting shot. Y'all don't even know what having power is, so you try to exert some on Twitter and you look dumb. Shit, if you would have said
And that's
something about
and that's why I
mine,
had to sit back.
like shut
Today.
up,
I sat back
shut
today. I
up.
was like, dude, I'm not gonna threaten nobody on fucking Twitter. Like that's just useless. Like, bro, I just know for a fact none of these dudes will say that shit to my face.
Like, and the thing is, I don't even care. Like first of all, you say, oh, if I said something, you come find me. I'm like, I thought I was a coward that didn't come out of the basement. How would you come get to me? So I'm like, if I'm this coward, how would you even be in a position to do anything? They're like, oh, you just trying to switch it up and cover something. I'm like, dude, there are no ramifications. What are y'all gonna do? I could show myself, and what would you do besides complain? What you gonna do? Try to hurt me because I said something about somebody you've never fucking met? Somebody who's never even retweeted your bullshit? Haven't even acknowledged you? That's fucking sad. Look, I know a lot of you niggas are probably poor man's versions of Will Smith at the crib, but not everybody out here is Chris Rock.
He said the poor man version of Will Smith, but hey, my dude said Charlo will tweak on them, dude.
Probably.
And that's why they
Both
don't like
Charlos are
Charlo. They
crazy.
don't like Charlo because they know Charlo will get on his ass.
They talk all kinds of shit about fucking Charlo, Wilder, Fury. Y'all wouldn't say none of this shit to none of these dudes. They talking about this is why they don't talk to you. I never asked to talk to him. I don't give a fuck. He's got bigger problems. Shit. And again, while he was over there being screwed by Bob Arum, what the fuck was y'all niggas saying? Oh, Spence ducking. Get your dumb ass up out of here, bro. Like, like I said, you should have been watching his career.
Said no cap. I call Canelo Vich to his face. And look,
Hey,
it's like this.
and it is what it is.
I'm not encouraging that niggas go out there and fucking try to, start some shit with these boxers or whatever. But y'all gotta keep it 100, man. These boxers, they're professional athletes. They're not gonna put their life in jeopardy fucking with some idiot.
But all right, man, let me ask you an honest to God question. If we were somebody like who we got, like Vince Cummings or Steve Kim, Mario Lopez, etc., and did the same shit, do you think they would have that amount of energy if we were those people?
Hell no.
Not at all. That's all I'm trying to
These
say.
people contradict and lie all fucking day on Twitter for these people with the media, and they still trust them.
Yeah.
Dude, look, back to Wilder versus Fury and AJ, that talk. Nigga, media literally sat there and told these people that AJ versus Fury was going to happen. And
Done
they
deal,
sat
basically.
there and believed that shit. Not just one person, not just Eddie Hearn. It was several people who said this shit right in the media. Artman said different. Why today you guys are still believing these people over Artman?
Also, do you think that a lot of these people, somebody like Bob Arum, do you think that they would talk all that good shit they talk about Bob Arum to Bob Arum's face, even though he's 90? No.
Hell no. A lot of them dudes will end up like Mike Carpenter. Shut up, prick. Oh
Exactly.
yeah,
Or
nigga. What the fuck you gonna do? You know what that is right there? Power. That's real life power. Because everybody knew the road. Nobody. Look, if they really wanted to, they could have blown that shit out of proportion. They could have Me Too him and everything. But they know damn well if they get into a Bob Arum, nigga, it's a rap, nigga.
right. And
All you gotta do is make some
also
phone calls and your career's done.
Also, do you think that these lame ass fucking tough guys would come at Al Heyman with half the shit they say about him? they've been talking shit about Al Heyman for fucking years.
You said now they think Fundora stops Charlo. Nigga, Fundora will get dropped by fucking boots. Nigga, let's keep it 100. Niggas start talking about that shit. You notice that all them new Fundora fans got silent.
They were like, no, they were telling me, oh, no, see, Boots got to stay at 147, and then Fedora got to put in some more work at 154, and what you talking about is some bullshit. I'm like, wait, what's the problem?
Look, they can't, because they can't say, well, he's too little. That's 140. He's a 140. No.
No, Boots is fucking huge.
He's huge, nigga. So you think if Lubin dropped fucking Fedora like that, then they're stopping veteran tactics, nigga, bro. Let's be real. Boots will fucking wash that guy. Wash him. And he can go in there with them same type of gloves, all that shit. It don't matter.
Yeah, and I don't think Fedora cheated because you don't need to cheat.
I know. I don't think he did all that shit, but yeah.
But yeah, that what you saw, if he couldn't do fucking Jorge Cota like that, they know he ain't doing no Boots like that. And that's why when Lex today asked the question, nobody really responded. And I'm like, they know who would win, bro. That's why they're
and the thing is, Fedora didn't even really like stop him where it's like put his lights out, nigga. It was on some like my corner stopped it, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, he, like I said, Fedora did enough damage, but all this Charlo stuff, yeah, just slow your roll. And then motherfuckers talking about Tony Harrison. I'm like, now again, why would you put Tony Harrison in that situation? What the fuck is that? Julian Williams, J-Rock, Tony Harrison need to stop.
Nigga, they'll prefer a Julian J-Rock, a Tony Harrison fight over a motherfucking Boots Ennis fight.
Of course, and to be honest, I don't want Boots fighting either one of those people you just mentioned. Not at all. They don't deserve that. But yeah, and Fedora is going to be the type of dude that he's going to keep one division ahead of Boots for his entire career. Because they talk all that shit. Oh, Fedora will fight anybody. Yeah, it sounds good until the time comes. Y'all said Lomachenko would fight anybody. Y'all said Canelo would fight anybody. Y'all said Teofimo would fight anybody. Y'all said Kambosos would fight anybody. Y'all said Triple G would fight anybody. None of that shit happened.
Nigga.
These niggas say everybody fight everybody, and then 6 months later, oh well, you see what had happened was with contract documents and the franchise and the WBC and the blah 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 blah. It's always some bullshit. They said Virgil Ortiz Jr. will fight anybody. They said Conor Ben will fight anybody. Like, what are we doing?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I posted on Twitter. I said, bro, I don't want to hear shit about Virgil Ortiz or Conor Ben. These niggas are the worst new welterweights in boxing history. I'm stuck on. I don't care what the zone say. I don't care what that fucking fake looking Drake on the zone say. Nigga, them niggas is whack. Because I don't want to hear shit. If you out here actively ducking David Amnesia, a nigga Lamont Peterson smoked years ago, nigga, the fuck are you talking about, bro? Y'all should have been got rid of that nigga.
That's a bad look. And then also not only is he talking about some Van Heerden, but now he's talking about some Kell Brook. Oh my! Oh wait, no. Like that, I think that's Eubank Jr. But they was both talking about Kell Brook, and I'm like, bro, are you
all of
serious?
them, all of them.
Yeah, they're fucking trash, though.
Ortiz, Eubank Jr. Them niggas is trash, nigga. All them dudes, man.
I feel bad for Virgil Ortiz Jr. because of his hospital incident, but I'm gonna tell you this, man. If your ass come out of that hospital and you decide to stay at welterweight, it needs to be Boots, Crawford, Ben, just somebody certified, or get the fuck on to 154.
Bro,
dog.
these niggas always have excuses to fight soft touches now. Now he has an excuse. Well, he just coming off that hospital scare, so he got to warm up a little bit, you know?
Shit, Avenesian is a soft touch, but apparently not the golden boy.
Well, Spence fought Ocampo. It don't matter. Virgil Ortiz can fight him too.
That was a fucking mandatory. Isn't that the excuse y'all gave Canelo? Even though motherfuckers he couldn't pick the mandatory.
Yep, I'm saying that Virgil Ortiz will fuck around and fight Ocampo when he come back. He said, bro, Virgil Ortiz ain't trash, bro. Look, I'm not saying trash like the guy's just a terrible fighter. I'm saying trash as in like him ducking David Amnesia and then coming in fucking can't even make weight. That's trash behavior. Am I lying?
And the worst part is, it's against an opponent that goes against all y'all narratives. Not only was he a nobody with no resume, but he had 2 knockouts. That's the epitome of a boring pillow-fisted fighter. 24 wins, 2 knockouts? And y'all want to talk about how Devin Haney doesn't deserve shit? Like, bro, get these dudes out of here. Get these dudes out of here.
I don't want to hear that. And they know,
trash.
Bro, they're even getting ready to say, man, if Virgil Ortiz would have made weight properly and slept this dude, they're getting ready to say, well, look at Virgil Ortiz selling out the Ford Center. Boots needs to step it up. Because I was already hearing a little rumbling of that. I could see the plot.
And my thing is, whenever you say, okay, make Boots versus Ortiz, what do they say? Oh, you're a Virgil Ortiz hater. Wait, what?
How does that make you a hater? No, we want to see that. And then they be like, well, you guys don't have the same energy with Charlo fighting Benavidez. Nigga, those are two different weight classes. And here we are talking about the same weight class. And you guys talking
about. And we are pushing Charlo to fight Benavidez, though. We are pushing that fight. We said he should fight Benavidez because he's not doing shit else. So that's incorrect in and of itself. We are pushing Charlo to fight Benavidez. What is y'all talking about? But the thing is, it goes against your logic, though. Benavidez not only has no resume, but no belt either. So you always talk about how Charlo needs to fight some champions, and Benavidez has no belt. So I'm like, oh, Charlo needs to fight champions, but he should go fight a non-champion, or that's a dub. Like, nothing that y'all say ever really adds up to anything. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all logic is all fucking scatterbrained like a bitch that just caught cheating. Y'all just start babbling.
Just babbling about nothing.
Didn't he say he wasn't ready for Boots, that he should wait? I think his camp said some shit like that, but it's not going to matter. He's just going to get his ass beaten 4 or 5 years. Like, it doesn't matter.
Him saying he's not ready, he wants to fight him in the future, it's like, what are you talking about? So you're going to fight all these fluff-ass guys until it's time to fight him while he's fighting fucking guys going up the ranks, already skilled, but improving his skills?
He's just going to go out like Teofimo, bro. Teofimo already did this strategy. Teofimo tried to fucking cherry pick his way out of some shit, end up picking a cherry bomb. And it blew up in his face, bro.
They don't understand. That shit almost happened to Tyson Fury.
Yeah, with Wallen. They thought Wallen was some bullshit. They were like, all right, you see how you just cook Swartz? All right, yeah, Wallen gonna be Wallen. This done. This is easy. You fuck around and
Because of you fans and these fighters ducking and shit, y'all making a hella fucking underdogs popular now.
yeah. Now I
Y'all
got to hear
making
about
underdogs popping, literally.
yeah.
Like
Now
y'all,
I gotta sit
everybody's
here.
disappointed with. Hold on, everybody's disappointed with Andy Ruiz. But last time I checked, this was an underdog that AJ made popping. AJ should have fought Wilder, and that's that. We should never even. I understand that, you know, the Lord bless Ortiz with that. Me Ruiz with that situation, but the fact is, this guy was a nobody fighting before he fought AJ. These guys are making nobodies famous. Let's be real.
And
Jack
what and
Kakarol, Jack Kakarol. Now we know Jack. Now everybody's gonna be checking for Kakarol's next fight.
ain't nobody checking for that nigga for real. That's cap.
I'm saying, but let's be real. I'm not saying like it's gonna be big popping, but I'm saying people are gonna have some type of interest in it based off the fact that Josh Taylor ended up fighting this guy.
Right. And just my thing is, y'all talked all that shit, motherfuckers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Motherfuckers were saying that Ruiz could beat Wilder, right?
They said what?
They were saying that Ruiz would stop Wilder, right? That was popular for a while, right?
Yeah, they ain't saying that no more.
What the fuck is Ruiz next fight?
Sprong, Kylie Sprong, whatever. They said this nigga's a
Tyrone
kickboxer. And I
Tyrone
seen somebody
Spong.
explain it. I don't know if he was explaining it to you or somebody under my news feed. It said the guy was like, "Well, y'all don't understand. The striking with kickboxers are totally different. So he might have something for Ruiz." I said, "Nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up, like what?
Bro, now
What are
look,
we doing here?"
Tyrone Spong is a bad motherfucking kickboxing. Don't get me
I
wrong,
seen who did he
but
fight? I seen him fight recently though, like within like the last 2 years.
I don't know. But let me tell you this:
Look up.
if and
Hold on. I'm gonna look up his
if
box rec.
if Andy Ruiz get in here and look any kind of trash against a motherfucking kickboxer, hang it up. Okay? You shouldn't have spent all your AJ bread. Hang it the fuck up or serve as a sacrifice to Deontay Wilder. And I'm gonna tell you, if Ruiz get in here like shit and look like garbage, Wilder better take that, bro. Wilder better just go ahead and scalp his ass for some paper and then just call it.
Hey, hey, hey,
I
hey!
saw your
Check this out.
eyeballs
Check this out, cuz
get buck.
I'm looking at his box rec, and I'm like, this nigga last fight was August 2019.
This was the fucking. Look at these dudes, bro. This is the man who stops Wilder. This is the shit I be talking about. This is the exact shit I be talking about.
Wilder never, he never wins a fantasy fight. You know that, right? If
Yeah,
one
he
thing I
was.
learned from being on social media, he never wins a fantasy fight. Niggas was saying Ruiz, well, look what the Ruiz did to Joshua. Now he's giving Eddie Reynoso the defense. He's slipping like Canelo, nigga. He's just gonna
Oh
do
my
all that. His
god,
hands is so fast, nigga. He got in there with Areola and looked average, nigga. That shit
average. He
was
looked horrible. He got dropped twice. He looked like ass. Areola was 40 years old with like 8 losses. And then on top of that, you went the distance.
you
Nigga,
went the
get
distance with a
him.
nigga who broke his arm
A motherfucker who was
mid
older than
fight.
Luis Ortiz when Wilder initially fought him. Get these motherfuckers the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm
Oh
telling you,
my god.
look. And then when we start saying shit like that, you niggas are hating. Y'all just hate it, man.
And
Y'all
then they
don't
want to
never
say,
give fighters credit for nothing. I'm like, dude, we give fighters credit, but when you guys overdo it, that's when we have to remind you and put you back in your seat. Like, hear this guy, what the fuck, Google? He says Wilder can beat anyone he can hit. He can lose to anyone he can square. He's not unbeatable by a long shot.
hey,
Shit, anybody can get beat in this game.
but our man, correct me if I'm wrong. Motherfuckers were also saying that Wilder has no chance against Usyk, right? Tell me why when Wilder, when it was being discussed that Wilder was going after Trevor Bryant to be Usyk's mandatory for the WBA Reggie, didn't everybody start crying? Like we got such short memories. Didn't everybody start crying like some bitches, talking about wait? That's not fair. That's a cherry pick. He's already had a chance. Why should he? Why should he just come in all of a sudden? What about Daniel Dubois? What about Joe Joyce? What about niggas started crying like some straight bitches when they thought Wilder was about to be back in the mix? They were like, wait, hold. That's not fair. They
That's
I
not fair.
agree with.
Look, and it's somebody. Okay, this guy says if Black Boxers loses, it was rigged. Um, you can go back and actually look at the playback of us watching Better B versus Marcus Brown because it's live. You know what I'm saying? And what do we do after the fight? We congratulated Better Beef and we said, "Damn, that was a good fucking fight,
We
Marcus
don't
Brown.
gotta
You should
explain
have
nothing
did
to
this.
these
You should have did
bitches,
that. You should have did this." I know. But
because they'll go back
it's
and
just that's what it is. It's like, dude, you guys, you can't play that game with us, dude.
my thing is, then I don't want to hear your mouth about Cotto. Don't talk about Cotto and Margarito then. How is it that Cotto got cheated, but it's impossible for Wilder because of the commission?
Bro, we got fucking high definition 4K quality imagery of Tyson Fury's custom made Panther Sport gloves, fucking separating in the inside, and then
Yeah.
Cotto had a picture of Margarito with plaster on the iPhone 4, and you niggas believe that shit.
But then nobody could go on Path Sports websites and find the same gloves and buy them. Because I can buy Wilder's MXs. I could buy Wilder's Power
Bro,
Locks.
I know for sure what happened. Tyson Fury, these niggas, they had look, you know how during the fight or during the inspection of the gloves, right? There were like what was it like 6 gloves laid out? Dude, they made sure every single glove that they had was exactly how the glove was in the second fight with used motherfucking horsehair inside of those gloves. When they cut that shit open, you can see it. It's like, bro, this is not the same as this. The commission literally told Wilder team that, nigga, no matter what, Tyson Fury is wearing these gloves.
Yeah.
Normally, when you have these inspections on gloves, isn't there multiple different pairs of gloves? Why did Tyson
No.
Fury have the exact same glove, same color and everything, fresh out the package?
And my thing was usually there's only 2 pair. There's one standard pair and one backup pair. This nigga had like 16,
15
20 pairs of gloves.
pairs. 20 pairs of the same glove that you can't fucking find on no website.
Not at all.
Not at all. And I'm trying to explain to people with these gloves, right? It's not that he has an egg weight in his gloves, right? What it is that glove, since it only has to weigh 16 ounces. I hope y'all know that, or whatever the requirement is for
10.
heavyweights. Yeah,
10.
it only has to weigh that certain amount, right? So they can distribute the fucking horsehair in that glove any type of way. The fact that they're using used horsehair is less dense. So when he's punching around the end of the first round, second round, third round, he's damn near punching with his knuckles. And the motherfucker's a 6'9", roided up coke ogre. And he's punching Wilder in sensitive parts of his fucking face. Of course Wilder's gonna get these fucking abnormal bruising and swelling on his face. It's not an egg weight. This is fucking bare hands. Bare knuckles.
And the thing about it is that, like I said, clearly, like Amir Khan laid this out years ago, and the truth of the matter is that he obviously didn't use the gloves that were cut open. So the fact of the matter is, he cut open some gloves to show you what was in one pair, and then selected other gloves. What was going on in there, we will never know. The only way to truly understand is to find the gloves he used and present them after the fact. And you know what's interesting is that I'm not
That
sure
seems to
about the
be the
Vegas.
hardest task if you ask them.
And I'm not sure about the Vegas commission rules, but I recall that after the fact, your gloves are supposed to be turned over to the commission, right?
The commission, right? The same, the uncorruptible commission.
You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to put. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking insane.
And it's just like, bro, people will be like, man, Art man, you're tripping, bro. You're tripping. This man, Tyson Fury, has a direct relationship with a man that's banned from multiple countries, banned from the United States, a country where motherfuckers get shot up all the fucking time. We have mass shootings and police shootings in the same day. For you to be banned from this country, nigga, lets you know that you are in some shit. Fucking rigging a fight is fucking minuscule compared to what this guy does. That is nothing. The man has such an influence. Many people had to denounce him today. Many people, not just one people. This man has an influence in boxing. So you're telling me that he doesn't have an influence in the Nevada State Commission? Y'all love the movie Goodfellas. Y'all love the movie Casino. But when it comes to mob and shit, y'all don't believe that shit. You don't believe it can
No,
ever happen. You don't believe
no,
that that type of shit can happen. Come
what
on,
you, what
man.
you, what you talking about all that for? This Errol Spence fight week. That ain't got nothing to do with
Dude,
boxing.
can we just talk about boxing and not all that mechanics about? Let's just talk about the fight.
Yeah, it's like it's okay if things are above your head. That's perfectly fine. I'm not disrespecting you because y'all may not be familiar with some of the business nomenclature, but shut the fuck up while grown folks is talking. That's all I ask. Shut the fuck up. Stop focusing on dumb shit and crying, and just sit back and maybe you'll learn something. That's why when these other dudes who actually take the time to look up real estate listings and holdings, whatever they do, when those dudes post something, niggas will just retweet acting like they so fucking smart. It's like, bro, you can't even fucking read that. You don't even know what that means. You don't even know what a holdings company is. You don't know the benefits of an LLC. So you talk about what you know about, which is fucking nothing. But like I had to remind some folks that Kinihan protege is why this fight almost didn't happen and why it has the potential to fuck up the next one. And also, if I recall, your boy, somebody's favorite boy, he rather go over there dealing with them than come to Al Heyman, the shyster.
Because I don't want to bro with them guys. I don't want to do it. I want to be different. It's
You
always
know,
them I want to be different ass niggas that get fuck up the whole collection, bro.
UK fans are the greatest fans on earth.
Earth. You niggas riding so fucking hard for this nigga, but he talking about UK fans. Meanwhile, Errol Spence Jr. talking about some, yeah, I'm doing it for my people out here in Dallas. They fucking respect me. They love me. My fans across the world, they love me.
And
Of course I'm
Omaha,
rooting for the American.
and ain't Omaha mostly white anyway?
Regardless if it's mostly white or not, the thing is, y'all can't try to question Errol Spence and say he's not real and he's not this and that. When the guy is everything, bro. The man motherfucking speaks to his fans. The guy does public workouts, sign autographs, motherfucker talks to his fans, and he doesn't insult him by saying people from another country are better than them when it comes to supporting.
And I always say, like, every time we get into one of these things regarding Bud or anyone from his camp, I'm just like, has Bud ever publicly acknowledged you? Do you have a piece of signed merchandise? Are they aware of your existence? If the answer is no, like I said, take a fucking Xanax and do something else with your time. Take a fucking Xanax and do something else with your time. You're accomplishing nothing because I'm gonna be the same nigga tomorrow, and our lives are not gonna be changed, not one bit. So unfollow and move your ass on because I don't have time. We're talking like, oh my god, maybe I should retweet porn all day. maybe then I'll be less of a weirdo. Oh, let me retweet some chick literally taking nut right to the face, and then maybe I'll be less of a weirdo. Y'all sound fucking stupid. And I know most of y'all got some personal thing because of he said, she said. Fuck all y'all with that nonsense. Y'all are too grown. Some of y'all are in y'all 50s on Twitter worried about what the fuck my ass is doing. And I'm younger than Tank.
Nigga, my thing is,
Like,
I don't even like being in those type of conversations. I just like to stick to the point, man. But do y'all see Keyshawn Davis? Keyshawn Davis. You remember when I was telling you, Beehive? I said, man, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if he was on
Shakur
Shakur Stevens'
Stevenson.
undercard.
Yeah, that was rather convenient.
Really convenient, right? Because I was thinking about like, why put him on this weak ass card when you could just save him for Shakur Stevens' card?
The crazy part is he could have did both. If we're keeping it 100, he could have just knocked out whoever that was and then did this one. Because he always be talking. He always be talking about fighting like 5-6 times a year, and I'm like, okay, he could have just smoked whoever that dude was and then did this shit. But you know, must have been bad timing, or the money he got coming up for this fight must be excellent. Yeah, see that inside work is more what Devin Haney been practicing. No, and you know what,
But I love
Jerome
this
Pruitt.
right here. He said, "Put some rounds in the bank with the champ." Woo! This is the future.
Yeah, that's an excellent experience. Hopefully, he learns something. But you know what, Jerome Pruitt? It's not that he's not bright. It's not that he's not bright. I mean, maybe there are some things that are above his head. That is what it is. But let me tell y'all, that's the people who love Bud and like have animosity towards Spence are basically like the same people who love Tank and have animosity toward Haney. They can relate to their individual fighter more. That's why they like one and detest the other. Their personal life decisions, their family composition, the way they look, the way they move. That's why they like one person over the other. It has less to do with fighting skill, and especially when it comes to fucking resume, because both Devin Haney and Spence have fought better people than fucking Tank and Crawford. It is what it is. But yeah, they could just relate to them more, and that comes out as animosity. You know, that's why I don't really hold anything against them. Like I it just is what it is. Oh shit.
Said Daniel, it's Frank. Are we still good for that 41M? Give me a call back as soon as you get this. Thanks.
Hell yeah, the more money you wash, the less they can freeze.
I know.
That's why I'm surprised he didn't dump no money on Crawford. He should have just said, okay, fuck it, $100 million for Crawford, Spence, Boots, Danny Garcia, all them niggas. I would have been trying to make a bunch of fights.
I've been trying to make hella fight. I feel like he thought that probably gonna make it more hot.
Nigga, international drug lord, you can't get no more hot. Like they already know your face, bro. You got pictures with half a boxing. You might as well just go ahead and drop the bag on that shit. But wait, what happened to Michael Hunter, Jerome Truitt? What's going on? I've always fucked with Michael Hunter. What's happening with him?
Yeah, put it in the comments. Say Aram on Kinihan. We're gonna follow our government and can't do business with this guy.
No, huh?
They should have put any more.
Literally, I can go on fucking MTK YouTube right now and find top rank cards. Right now.
Look at this shit. This is dated February 8th. Said big stretch for powerful advisor Daniel Kinihan. He guides Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall, who meet February 26th for Undisputed at 140. And he also has Lee Wood and Michael Cullen March 12th, and Tyson Fury, whom he advises, defends his heavyweight title. Damn, Mike, you fucking just damn. All he got whoa, nigga,
Well,
damn.
see, Cop, they expose Cop as being on the payroll. So Cop can't talk because Cop is one of those low level dudes that he could just get into a car accident. You know what I'm saying?
Whew.
So yeah, he just like, nigga, you better take this bread and shut up. So I understand what he's doing. He's on MTK payroll. He getting a little salary. They probably gave him a little raise, get himself a little mini mansion or whatever. So
Somebody,
yeah,
no. I think I tagged you in some shit. Somebody posted that Mike Coppinger has a fucking condo in Miami.
That yeah, that's what I'm saying. He is for that. It's for that bread. He getting the payday. He
Hold
has
on.
he has
They
his
say he
photo
has
on
some
the
type of
website.
condo in Miami, but hold on, keep on cooking. I got a phone call.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah, nah. Cobb was one of those people. I don't know if it's real or not, but they exposed him as being on MTK's. They exposed him as being on MTK's website. I know he on the payroll. I mean, please. So yeah, and like I said, Cobb is one of them dudes that greasing up, and if he decides to get off the bandwagon, they can just again, Cobb is Cobb. If Cobb come up missing, who honestly really gonna care? I'm not. I'm not gonna investigate. And Jerome Truitt, to be honest, I think Hunter's past it, bro. I mean, I saw his last fight on Triller, and like he didn't want to fight Hergovic. If he was really trying to do something at heavyweight, he would have fought Hergovic for the mandatory IBF shot. But he don't want to. He ain't trying to do it, bro. So I think he's just trying to get some checks and be out of boxing, and that's unfortunate because Michael Hunter has a lot of talent. I like him as a heavyweight pure boxer. I think his only loss is he got a draw with Pavek and he lost to Usyk in a UD, but he gave Usyk some good work. So I'm just, it's unfortunate. But I don't think he's gonna be stepping up, bro. I think he's gonna be more like stepping out. Well, this Kinihan news being the official time. Man, fuck Billy O'Connor. Ain't nobody give a fuck about Billy O'Connor. Fuck that dude. Fucking garbage. So it's fucking famous for beating up Eubank Jr. and fucking what? Damn it. Lemieux. Jesus, get him out of here. Yeah, Kevin Effect, that might be the situation. That might be the situation, but he's very past it. And keep in mind, the guy he fought last was somebody he already fought. So it's just like, ugh. And he got a draw with him. So it's not looking good, bro. Keep it 100. It's not looking good at all. Yeah, exactly. He got that Canelo bag and fucking started. He ain't trying to really put in no work like that. But fucking extreme willpower. The British dudes, I mean, because that's their homeland. Like Northern Ireland and Britain, like most of his control of the drug trade is in Europe. So they're the most concerned. I mean, so he's their problem. You ain't gonna move into U.S. territory and just start moving weight. That's not how that should work. So we just standing there. That's fucked up, Jason. Like I said, I like Michael Hunter. It's unfortunate the direction he's taking, but some people just get tired. Training camp after training camp after training camp, especially with the heavyweight division being a game of height and not really a game of like skill, like super duper skill anymore, and it's tough. And let's keep it 100. Who at heavyweight right now? Because keep in mind, Michael Hunter came up from cruiserweight. Who at heavyweight right now do y'all really see Michael Hunter like putting work in on? Like for real, like you're not gonna be Wilder. I mean, he could probably outbox Ruiz or some shit because Ruiz is little, but he probably wouldn't be Usyk again. He wouldn't be any of the giants. So it's like, I mean, it's just shit. I mean, he could have be hurt a bit, but he got to believe in himself. If he don't believe in himself, what the fuck I look like believing in his ass? I mean, come on now. Billy Walsh is famous for using pay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Jerome, a few years ago, I would have said he could fuck with Usyk, but that fight took place at cruiserweight, bro. Heavyweight Usyk could probably fuck around and stop Hunter. Come on now. No, I'm sorry, Hunter. He don't pack enough punch to smoke AJ. I'm sorry. They're about to smoke Kinahan's boots. I personally don't think anything's gonna happen to Kinahan. Like this is nice. They might fuck up some of his bread, but I don't think anything will happen to him personally. And also Jerome Truitt, though I disagree with you about AJ, I would have more faith if Hunter showed that he had that kind of drive in the heavyweight division, but it's clear he's not really focused on all of that. He doesn't really care. Because like I said, if he had come in and smoked Hergovic, I would have no problem agreeing with you. But he didn't even want to fight Hergovic. If you can't fight Hergovic, the fuck you gonna do with AJ, bro? Like, come on, dog. Let's keep it 100, dude. You're not gonna. This nigga named Hergovic has not put in an ounce of work. If you don't want to fight him, like, come on, bro. And Hergovic is the nigga that his best career accolade is some Wilder footage from years ago. Oh, I sparred Wilder and put some work in one time. That's your career accolade? Okay. Okay. Yeah. And Hergovich is not somebody I'm super high on. So I don't really.
Yo,
Wait, is that Remy? Is that you?
Yeah. What's going
yes,
on, bro?
yes, sir. Hey, bro, I'm like, I'm kind of mad, bro, because I'm starting to really kind of connect the dots and like, bro, the fact that niggas is at all trying to make it like you on some kook shit for rehashing that Wilder Fury Kinihan shit is really like, man, you can lead niggas to water, bro, but people are gonna be blind as fuck
Bro,
if they look at
I literally just told them on the post. I said, bro, if it's to come out that, you know, in fact, Tyson Fury did cheat it, and this guy with this influence in boxing that everybody has to denounce actually influenced them to cover up the scandal, would you be surprised? And niggas is like, nah, man, I'll be surprised and I wouldn't even care. I'm like, nah, nigga.
they try to hear you go you with the shit. Like, nah, fuck no, it's not like that. Fuck no. This nigga is clearly a criminal on a grand scale.
But bro, but the craziest thing is that the British media told the American media about Kinahan before, like after the first Wilder Fury fight.
Man, I seen
That's
a bunch of people, bro, on Facebook from Great Britain and shit. Look, bro, when I start figuring out how people viewed him, it was through Facebook and niggas from the UK saying we don't fuck with Fury. Like,
Yeah, it
literally,
was like, yeah, we hate that motherfucker. He's
they're
fucking
like he
with
a
that
cheat.
other. He cheated John McDermott. I'm like, who the fuck is
right.
that?
That's the only time. That's the only time they decided to talk some sense about Tyson
Bro,
Fury when they bring up this nigga
hey,
John McDermott who could be dead right now for all we know.
bro, they literally said he like cheated somebody on domestic level, bro. Like
Yeah,
somebody.
John
It was
McDermott.
John McDermott.
Oh, that's who y'all. Oh, that's who it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't even
exactly.
know who the
Something.
fuck that is.
Exactly. Like, who gives a fuck about John McDermott? Niggas at weigh-ins or drive-bys like it's fucking Boys in the Hood and shit.
it was at
No,
that. It was at
when
John
they made
McDermott
that
weigh-in.
statue, Wilder should have destroyed that shit. That nigga should have went through the proper channels to, hey man, get his likeness off that shit. Something. It's like that shit manifested into real life.
Don't worry, when this shit come about by Tyson Fury, they'll probably break that shit
So what y'all think about that fucking Spong fight? That annoyed me. It's like fucking Andy Ruiz fighting a kickboxer.
on Triller at that.
Hey, wait, but isn't Andy Ruiz the guy that stops Wilder?
Nigga, they said that shit's
Somebody
over with.
said that. Somebody said
Tay
that, bro.
Jones said that shit's not happening no more.
Of course, bro. Andy Ruiz is fighting Tyrone
Because they
Spong.
said he
What
was
kind
supposed
of?
to fight Ortiz.
Well, he had the option to, but he going off reservation and PBC like shit. If you ain't making me no bread, then get your bitch ass on.
Yeah, because
Like,
I'm pretty sure since they had this Ortiz Charles Martin and had Ruiz versus Areola, they're looking to set up a Fox pay-per-view with Ortiz versus Ruiz. That is
Man,
the
I
most
don't think
logical
Spong
fucking
has
fight.
fought high level anywhere near heavyweight, bro.
nigga, Spong is a kickboxer from Glory,
This nigga is
Exactly. That's what I
Dutch.
know him from.
bro.
I
Like
used to
this
watch that
nigga.
shit a lot, bro.
Oh my god! Look at niggas in the chat. Don't even know who the fuck Spong is. Like I said, and when it comes to kickboxing, Spong is a bad motherfucker. And if Andrew
No,
Ruiz get in
but
here,
he lost his juice with that shit.
yeah, he got his ass whooped by
Boxing,
what's the dude's name? Van here,
fucking
Van somebody, some Dutch nigga. Yeah,
Vantage is something, yeah. And
it was
but
probably
that guy
it
was
was
pretty.
probably
That guy
the
is
it was probably the nigga who Callum Smith fought in his tournament because he fought a kickboxer too. These niggas be real life fighting kickboxers. They be getting
you're
all
not
this
talking
credit.
about. You probably talking about Nikki Holtzkin. You probably
Yeah, there
talking
we
about
go.
Nikki Holtzkin.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I ain't gonna lie, as a kickboxer fighter, he's like probably the best because he really can box. He really can box. Like,
Yeah, I mean he'll fight anybody, but he's not a fucking boxer. He's a kickboxer. What's up, NJMP? Exactly. Like nobody in the chat even knows who the fuck we're talking about. Like exactly, these dudes get hype off of fighting any goddamn body. And it's funny because all the same people that were begging for Wilder to come out of retirement because they thought he was food for Ruiz, where have those people gone? Where are those people right now? Where are Ruiz fans?
Is Wild? You said Wilder retired.
I said they were begging Wilder to come out of retirement because they thought he was food for Ruiz. I'm like, where are the people that said that? Where are Ruiz fans right now? Where did y'all go? So I'll be saying, y'all just be sitting there talking.
He should have been trying to fight Wilder or get a meaningful fucking fight. The fuck is he fighting Spawn for?
Yeah, shit, and they be talking all that good shit about that. They be talking all that good shit about that. Reynoso gym. Shit, Reynoso gym. You lose all your goddamn courage. I feel bad watching all this Valdez training footage. They training him just to get his ass whooped. Shit is nuts.
Man, they camping like think about how they camping to be looking to. Canelo's gonna be the only nigga on the win streak.
Basically, everybody else shit.
Everybody else Washington. What? Yo, NJP was good, G. Man, yeah, they watched it. Cam gonna get washed within the next couple fucking months because Cesar Martinez just got fucking schooled by Chocolatito.
That shit was horrible. And then they tried to act like Reynoso didn't train his ass. I was like, nah, that's Reynoso, boy. They were like, we don't think Reynoso was directly involved. No, that nigga trained him. don't try to pull some bullshit. No, he trained him.
That's what I was trying to say. I'm like, bro, that Mexico runs boxing shit is not valid like that. And the way that God tried to say, I'm like, bro, right now, no one really holds supremacy if you think about it, shit.
The United States holds supremacy in boxing still. The only thing is that the fights aren't being made. Every time you talk about fights,
they're damn near pigeonholing the American fighters.
Yeah, and every time it's always an excuse like, you guys got to travel. The contracts aren't good. This side of the street, that side of the street. It's kind of like what they always say. The black fighters aren't fighting each other. So why would we fight him? So they're basically telling you that the Americans are the most avoided.
Man, I be getting a lot of hate and dislike from people because I speak on Canelo Alvarez, and they feel like me attacking Canelo Alvarez is like insulting. I don't know. They feel like I'm doing it for attention. I'm like, bro, this is not for attention. Everybody that criticized Canelo is not for clickbait, nigga. When it comes to Canelo, you don't understand. Like you guys call this nigga, y'all, bro. I don't think they don't fully grasp it. When you call somebody the best fighter in the world, on the planet, and there's motherfuckers that we know and we can see with our own two eyes that don't get the same benefit as this nigga and opportunity, and we know these motherfuckers are way better than him stylistically, we gonna challenge that shit every single time we get. You know why? Because we're not gonna sit here and allow white media to tell us that a white complected Mexican is the best boxer on the fucking planet because he fought fucking Billy Joe Saunders. Fuck Billy Joe Saunders. Fuck Caleb Plant. Fuck Rocky Fielding and Abney Yildirim. All them niggas is trash compared to Charlo. All the motherfuckers is trash compared to Andre. And it don't matter if Charlo or Andre's fighting Selesky. This is the only fucking fight that these motherfuckers can get besides fighting each other because of you motherfuckers denying these guys the opportunity. And why the fuck would anybody want to fight each other when you're telling them that these guys are the worst fighters on the fucking planet compared to Canelo? Nigga, fuck Canelo. White complected Mexican. That motherfucker ain't shit and he ain't paying y'all shit.
My thing is though, okay, you want to tell us he's the best in the world? Cool. Well then let him fight.
That nigga might be Irish, bro. Let's keep it real. That nigga might be Irish, bro.
When we brought that up, motherfuckers were like,
that nigga might be from Ireland,
bro. Y'all niggas, he's a white man, and y'all know he's only getting benefits in boxing because he can fit in two categories, nigga.
I remember we tried to talk about it, and we got the same responses I got from niggas today. How can you talk about someone's daddy?
How can you say all this? Man, this is fucking boxing, bro. Y'all gotta start playing games, dude.
Wilder is someone's child. I'm someone's child. Art Man is someone's
Man, they
child.
want to send my
I'm
face
not gonna lie.
clickbait,
Look, I'm gonna
nigga.
keep it. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. The way you reacted to that shit was hilarious, D Hop. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Dude,
that
like
shit. Like
they
you
don't.
took on the internet today.
I didn't take on anything. I just ignored the internet. I muted the post while a bunch of fucking dudes over 40 bitched about somebody they don't even fucking know. I'm like, do you know how much shit I got going on in my life? You think I care about you making a comment? Who are y'all niggas to police me? Either get jobs at Twitter or and delete my account or shut up.
And
I
then
see these.
they try to throw me in the mix. Say, oh, then this is your guys. Look at these niggas.
Yeah,
This is
like
Beehive talking. What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah, it's on
And
like
this is
some
going.
weird.
The
No,
whole
niggas was adding
conversation.
you on.
The whole
Niggas was
conversation
adding
went
art
left.
on the post. That shit was funny.
Right, and that's honestly the only thing I felt bad about is because people started attacking Art Man. I was like, oh shit, nah. If you want to do something, you can do it with me. I don't make any money off Twitter. Go ahead and fucking cry. Like I
Because
don't
it be
care.
people on the low that be hating on the low and they look for an excuse to start hating on me for real.
Yeah, like you know, and the most annoying thing is I see these motherfuckers talk shit about random people every day, but I don't cry like a bitch and say, oh my god, don't insult this person because I don't care. It's not a big deal. It's Twitter. It's a fucking opinion. And not to mention, I didn't say anything bad about either party. And keep in mind, we talked about Errol Spence, we talked about Wilder, we talked about Keith Thurman. Nobody said shit. It wasn't until
Cool
we got
voice
to
that.
Buck.
We talk
Yeah,
about
cool.
everybody.
We talked about their social lives, and we talked about their wives. It wasn't until I talked about one person, all of a sudden a fucking 50-year-old cheerleader got to come in. Jesus Christ. Like you're
Man,
like
it's
20
like
years
this. It's like this. Okay,
20 years older than me.
I get it. I get it. When it comes to this boxing shit, people want to keep it strictly boxing. I get it, most definitely. But we can point out the hypocrisy. Don't get upset. Like, how did look? The whole thing started from look. The whole thing started from a Bud fan, the extreme Bud fan, posted Keith Thurman with his wife and Errol Spence with his wife, and it said, "Oh, some to the effect that you can get caught up on some shit, right? Love will get you killed in boxing or some shit." And I'm like, hold on, what the fuck? Like, this is the shit that we've been talking on the page. We've been talking about how Bud fans feel like because Errol Spence is with his lady, having a good time with his lady, he's not determined. We were literally talking about it the day before. They're saying that he's not determined like Bud is. So if they're bringing up stuff like that, of course, Spence fans gonna react to say, "Well, nigga, isn't Bud married too? Don't Bud got a whole bunch of kids?"
But my thing is, I wasn't even trying to get involved in that. My comment wasn't even related to the post. I just said what I thought about either person. I wasn't bagging on anybody. And the truth of the matter is that none of y'all niggas got any points from any of that. Because you notice it wasn't really any women bitching. It was a bunch of dudes. And
How
I'm
can
like,
you be
that's
talking about this lady like that? And it's like, bro, I wouldn't even say it. Shit. Only thing I'm saying is y'all saying Bud fans are weird for even pointing out the fact that Spence is having a good time with his lady.
But let me ask you this, Art Man, just real quick before we get off the topic. The same people that all of a sudden want to play Superman today, did they call that one guy out? Did they call those people weird when they were sharing photos of you and your wife?
Nope.
Did they say anything, or were they laughing and liking the shit in the background?
They're laughing and saying, "Oh, she can't cook greens and all this." I'm like, what?
And I distinctly remember something about her
What was
teeth,
that
even
about?
though
What was
the
that shit about?
no, we can talk about that another time. But I'm just saying, you same motherfuckers want to talk about me talking about someone you never even fucking met, but another person that you actively engage with every day and probably can actually help you grow on some real shit. Y'all have no problem insulting that person, but then you're giving me lectures about what it means to be a grown ass man and uncle and all that bullshit. Y'all niggas are like over 40. Again,
and you know what it is? I be
take a Xanax and do something else.
Oh shit! Hey, my dude, Jose Vargas in here. He said, "Honestly, D-High just came off like a dude who have no girl, because no real man would talk or no compare a wife like that. He's just a weirdo."
I'm not gonna lie, I did
He said, "Oh,
understand.
D-High."
Look.
He said, "D-High
I
never
only
had a girlfriend in
understood
real
this
life."
aspect of it. When you say like when you worded it how you worded it, I could understand. And that's what you're saying. You saying dudes was the ones commenting on it. If a woman was to have got on that hoe and been like, look, man, that's kind of fucked up. You're talking about that woman in that way. I think you even like I think your response would have been different. I think you would have been like, well, I mean, when you put it like that, I do sound like an asshole. Or you would have been like, you would have acquiesced more than just looking at it like, nigga, what the fuck?
Well, bro, first of all, I wouldn't acquiesce to anybody. Second of all these old ass dudes who claim to get all this pussy are gonna sit here and pretend like they've never compared women. Okay, yeah, you guys can tell that fucking lie if you want to. Next off, this isn't the first time we've done this. The only difference between this time and last time was this time Bud's wife was up for discussion. Because believe it or not, our man, maybe you don't remember, but we did this before, and these same channels were participating. Now, I'm not going to get into specifics because all of a sudden everybody wants to like bitches. But the truth of the matter is that these guys have some personal thing against me and for all kinds of other reasons. And the truth of the matter is I don't give a fuck. Like I said, Jose Vargas is somewhere in bed right now listening to me talk. He's the fucking weirdo. I don't listen to what the fuck he has to say. And then people are like, oh, if you were gonna come on the Twitter space and Twitter is not a real fucking place. It's the equivalent of a phone call.
They gonna G check you in the Twitter space, D-Hive.
Right, like that's gonna change my entire life.
That nigga said they gonna G check you in the Twitter space.
Like, bro,
my thing was that too. Like, I think niggas kind of overbloated just because when did we get on this fucking high and mighty like policing behavior shit on Twitter?
It's selective. It's selective. Serious. No, it's selective morality. And it's funny because didn't somebody recently interview the mother of Spencer's child about some shit?
Exactly.
Where were these niggas? Oh, right. It's cool when it's Spence.
Like she was trying to slander Arrow type shit.
Yeah.
It was just an interview. It was just an interview.
She did more than that on a couple posts on IG. I seen that shit in the Facebook groups. But being the man that I was, I didn't even entertain it because I just knew that sometimes women get emotional when they do stuff like that. So I didn't even entertain it. But no, these Bud fans, they entertain that shit.
Yeah, and then dudes like Jose Vargas, the only reason why they even get wet is because they see them talking about me. If it had been anybody else, they would have wrote it off. Because like I said, they're all talking about I'm a weirdo, but the guy who retweets literal porn is cool. Okay, for sure. From now on, I'll just go ahead and retweet chicks taking nuts to the face, and then we'll be straight, right? I'll be less of a weirdo. Get the fuck out of here. Again, you're somewhere living in your fucking parents' house at nighttime listening to me fucking talk, not vice versa. Just dumbass up out of here.
My thing with Jose Vargas, I fuck with Jose Vargas. He's, he bought a couple shirts for me in that. He supports Artman Apparel.
Yeah, support the channel.
But the reason why he can have his own beef with D-Hive, but you got to understand, me and D-Hive are not the same person.
Right. Just like me and our man are not the.
That nigga Art said he got to get political real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because people be like, "Damn, well, this your boy, this your right hand." I never seen this nigga D-Hive a day in my life.
Our man is for the people. Correction, our man is for the people.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just here to make art and talk about boxing.
It's just like
bro. I'm your promoter and manager, bro. I got you.
Yeah, it's just like whenever Artman goes AWOL, people be like, "You see what Artman said, D-Hive?" I'm like, "Okay, Artman said that. What the fuck?" It's just like when I got wrapped into Artman's bullshit on fucking about the Verdejo situation. I wasn't even on Twitter when that happened, but somehow I got wrapped into that shit.
Exactly.
No, that's happened to me multiple times, like for even talking to Art ass.
Yeah, like the whole situation with the kid. Again, somebody told me that information on the show. I'm not the person that said all of that, and I could tag the person on Twitter, but I don't want to get them involved in the nonsense because it's pointless. I could go, "Hey guys, it wasn't actually me; it was somebody else." But why would I get that person involved? Because the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter. Y'all can't talk shit about all these other people, but then protect specific people. No, like I said on Twitter, it's either you police it all or not at all. Again, when someone's running around talking about how Spence is a one-eyed drunk and flipping his Ferraris and da-da-da-da-da, y'all don't have the same energy, so cut the shit.
No, people was calling Arrow a drunk a lot around that era. Around trash. And before, like when him and Tank and AB was at that in that back room at one of the fights. I think it was after the Harrison Charlo fight. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Right. And how often do people talk about Mayweather, Tank, and their women?
Jose, you're welcome here, bro. Chill, bro. Don't say that, bro. Like don't make it that, bro. You're welcome here, man. Chill.
Yeah, I don't have control over the channel, bro. I really don't care about you regardless. Keep buying merchandise from Art, man. But I don't sell anything, so fuck you. Anyways, but but no, like it's just I can't stand that selective morality bullshit. Either you're gonna be outraged by everything or you're just gonna be quiet. Because the truth of the matter is I don't care. So what you guys need to do is you guys need to unfollow me, block me, do whatever you need to do.
Hold on. But yeah, I did invite Jose Vargas over here. So the reason why is because Jose Vargas, he thinks that I'm doing this stuff for clickbait, like I'm clickbaiting.
The Wilder stuff?
Just anything. I feel like it's anything on Twitter. Can you please explain to us, Vargas, in the chat? I sent you a link to the show, but explain to me in the chat, what am I doing that's clickbaiting?
But the thing is, even if you were clickbaiting, that's what everyone does. That's what everyone does.
I look at it as a simple case of, okay, I'm sure around the time of when I was talking to people about the Fury Wilder situation, bro. When I'm not gonna lie, after he lost, I went cold turkey talking about it. I had to, just because my whole argument was contingent on him winning, so I couldn't really, I couldn't really say shit. So that's the reason I left Facebook talking boxing, to be honest. But yeah, I just felt like you were just circling the wagon, bro. And it annoyed me that niggas don't see it as that. But that's because they're more concerned with discrediting you, bro. That's one thing I realized too recently, bro. Just being in the Twitter sphere for the fucking weeks I have been, bro. Niggas is more concerned with discrediting whoever they talking to than actually hearing anything. Like, fucking Truth Over Narrative said some one day about that. Just he was referring to how the tribal fans pretty much, like, you could tell them whatever about the fighters that they fuck with, they not gonna listen to that shit. So it's one of those type of things. I feel like with Wilder, like, niggas are very mad that he was speaking on the shit he was speaking on, so they never gonna give him the benefit of the doubt about shit, even if Daniel Kinihan is now seen as what we all knew he was from the fucking jump.
And the worst part about that is it's just so easy to distract niggas. It's incredibly easy. We got this entire thing unfolding. The Irish Pablo Escobar is running amok, millions of dollars at stake, and motherfuckers I can just easily distract everybody. Like, that's pathetic. I shouldn't have that kind of power. And again, Jose Vargas, you said that already. Cool, move on. Again, maybe I should start retweeting porn, and then that'll be less weird. You fucking idiot.
Right, man. Anyways. Fuck that damn shit. That shit's stupid, anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, I should retweet my fucking sex tapes.
Back to the boxing shit.
Fucking idiots.
With Tyson Fury and this Daniel Kinihan shit, it's like, bro, like, we've been saying this shit. You know what the argument was before in the past? The argument was, well, he's never been charged with anything. He's never been convicted.
Same goes with Tank and Al Heyman.
That was the argument. That was the argument multiple times. And that's what everyone said. Oh, yeah, Fury's around him, but that doesn't mean he's involved with anything. Man, what are you talking about? That's how you know people watch, like, gangster movies and they don't pay attention to shit. None of the moving pieces make any sense to them. So they just, like
and that's why I'm like, dude, I keep on telling this guy on Twitter, I'm like, bro, I'm not here to convince you. But obviously, you here for a reason. You want to know some shit. Otherwise, you just block me and keep it pushing. That's why I asked him, I said, bro, why are y'all still following me, bro?
Yeah, that shit is creepy as well. I also, like I said, please mute me, block me, and move on. Stop crying. It's really irritating, and all it does is clog up my feed because again I can go down anyone's page and find all kinds of weird shit. But it's just like, oh my God, that's just weird.
Look at what Jason said. All right, that is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
The internet has become a home for people who got bullied and like to bully.
That's what I'm saying. They want to exert some power, and it's like you.
A lot of these niggas ain't have no hoes in high school, wasn't fucking athletes, never did, not accomplished anything on a minimal or grand scale. So I mean, and that's one thing I honestly like. I'm really happy about that, bro. When I see stuff like what I see on Twitter, because bro, I was really tapped out of the internet for years, bro. So like when I just start really like getting back on a lot recently, I realized like, man, when people had terrible social lives growing up, bro, they are like so fucking ignorant to like natural etiquette of people. Like I had a guy just dry mention me earlier, and I had to tell him like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like you trying to talk about me having an attitude with you, bro? I'm annoyed you even got my mentions, bitch. Like, what do you not get about that? Like,
It's just weird.
You talking to me about shit I did not actually like speak when spoken to, man. Like, if I'm following somebody and I'm mentioning them, first of all, when it comes to Montero, he could cap like he don't know who I am. He definitely know who I am. Because this nigga be posting based off shit I be saying, bro. Like, he mentioned my Floyd Mayweather pound for pound post right after I was done mentioning him. So you see the shit, bro. Like, and then you got your dick riders on here adding into what you're saying. That's the only time he ever responds to me, bro. If y'all ever paid attention to me and his interactions, this nigga never say nothing to me unless someone else says something. And that's how all them motherfuckers act. They don't want to talk unless they got a hive of fucking dick riders to fucking jock what they're saying. Niggas don't even be believing in their opinion for real unless somebody liking it or some shit. That shit is gay.
Artman just started watching boxing during the pandemic.
Right. And you know what's funny?
You've been watching boxing your whole life and haven't made $1 off that motherfucker.
And it's funny because the only time that black folks will get together with known racists is to come after me or Artman. That shit is fucking pathetic, bro. This is why niggas are so easy to beat. This is why like politicians in America don't take us serious. Because like, oh, look at these niggas, they fighting each other. Look at them. Look, we could just distract them.
My thing is this. In the midst of all this shit, we do gotta all learn to stay on code better.
Yeah, I stay on code. I don't be like I hate these guys or anything like that.
Like that's why I don't argue.
I don't even give a fuck.
I don't argue with niggas about like I'm from Texas, bro. I don't say, oh yeah, like I was in a space earlier talking about Andre and Charlo. I'm not about to shit on Charlo for Andre or shit on Andre for Charlo. I don't do that shit with Bud and Errol either. I do laugh at the niggas that try to use niggas be using Bud as a buffer, bro. Like, and that shit annoys me. Like, because I see all through that shit, bro. Niggas don't be fucking with Bud like that. Some do, but, and I'm not talking about them. Of course, I don't think everybody's just a fake Bud fan, but like, of course, some niggas actually appreciate his style and shit, but like, that shit is cap. Like, niggas just want him and Errol to take each other out. Niggas want Andre and Charlo to take each other out. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's really love. See, I actually believe some people about the Spence Bud fight. I really don't believe niggas when they say they want to see Charlo and Andre. I really don't be believing that shit.
No, they don't care about that at all.
They don't care about that.
they don't care about that fucking fight, bro. They don't.
Because it pushed in a different way. Charlo and Andre would both be more popular because people would actually give a fuck to see that fight. Does that sound like it doesn't make sense? That makes complete sense to me to say. If you cared about that fight, they both just be more popular in general.
Right. Like, if they cared about the fight, they wouldn't talk so much shit about either fighter. They would say that they're both good. What's good is two shitty dudes fighting.
A guy who got whooped by Montiel and a guy who can barely stop Williams.
I swear, you would think Montiel's their favorite fucking fighter the way they reference that shit. I'm like, if he's so trash, then why would you be encouraging Triple G to fight him?
Bro, every time
Charlo won 10 out of 12 rounds.
Trying to box him outside.
Fundura's a killer, but Fundura's a killer, but he got dropped by the guy, dropped a damn near stopped by the guy who got stopped in the first round by the actual guy.
Who has no chin, by the way. Remember, everyone's like, oh, Lubin's chin, he's chinny. But then when he gets knocked out, it's like, oh my God, this is epic. This is the best win ever. I'm like, okay. So what about if Boots come up from welterweight? Well, hey, man. We don't know about all that.
He doesn't deserve it, dude.
Yeah, he's just looking for a fucking payday. Like Virgil.
If Honduras gonna win that fight, I don't.
What?
The way
Which
niggas
fight?
acted when he won made it like they didn't think he was gonna really win.
What do you mean by that?
Wait, are you saying Lubin or
Bro,
Fedor?
if you felt like he was so chinny, you talking to me, Art?
Yeah. I said, what do you mean by your statement you just said?
Okay, so if they felt like fucking Lubin's chin was gonna be the difference, and he was like damn near predetermined to lose, then why celebrate the win like it's so heavy?
They always do that. It's just like they talk about how Andre sucks dick, but if Canelo would have beat him, Canelo would be straight up God mode.
Then they'll say,
It's
you know,
like
Andre, he did this and he did that and he did
like
this.
look at what they did with Wilder. They said Wilder was trash until what? Until he lost.
And
Then
now
all of
these
a sudden
guys
he
saying, man, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta miss Wilder fighting, man. Like, why y'all
talking
care
about
so much?
talking about some damn prime Wilder. What the fuck? I thought Wilder couldn't box. Oh, Tyson Fury beat Prime Wilder. I'm like, oh
Now
shit, now
these
he's
same
prime.
ass hating niggas talking about the most exciting
And,
fighters
and,
in the
and to
last
be a
10
stack with
years.
before I
They
started
posted
noticing
Wilder and
bullshit.
shit.
Oh,
No, these same haters I used to argue with daily are saying who's the most exciting fighters in the last 10 years, and they post a picture of Wilder, Triple G, and Newey and shit. I'm like, hold on, you bitch made niggas was just telling me Wilder is trash. But now
no,
he's one of the
remember
most
niggas
exciting
was saying
fighters.
even if Fury cheated, he's the better boxer. Y'all don't remember niggas was saying that like
Oh yeah, I do.
confidently as hell, like that was so fucking normal.
Right. Yeah, they were like I remember Teddy Atlas started that shit. It was Teddy Atlas who actually said that. He was like, look, even if he did cheat, it
Right,
doesn't matter. Because he is the superior boxer. Just like Teddy Atlas said that Lomachenko was the next coming of fucking Muhammad Ali. Remember that shit.
That nigga's old ass idiot.
Hey,
People forgot that this
that nigga needs to be persecuted for that tag.
Because he don't
That
even know
nigga
how to.
needs to be
He
persecuted to
he
the
tries to
utmost.
stay on cold, but it don't work. Like the motherfucker spilled the beans about Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman.
But you know what's funny? People don't remember that Teddy Atlas got kicked out
Well,
of
you
Mike
talking about the
Tyson
no
gym
drug
because he
listening?
Yeah, he was like that nigga. He tries to stay on cold, but then he ended up slipping up. He was like, man, he said something to the effect that Manny Pacquiao had like premium gas in his tank.
well, shit, Freddie Roach leaked that shit. Freddie Roach said he didn't want to do the first fight because it was Olympic style drug testing. He was uncomfortable. That basically told me everything I needed to know.
Everything you need to know because it's either you take it or you don't take it.
Right. It's like if you ain't on shit, what the fuck is you
I'm
worried
scared.
about?
Like what the fuck? It's like somebody saying take a weed test.
But
If I wasn't smoking no
I'll be
weed, I
thinking
wouldn't
all
give a
niggas be
fuck.
taking. I'll be trying to look at them niggas' stomach for injections.
Yeah, it's funny because Teddy Atlas is famous for getting kicked out of the gym of Mike Tyson for putting a pistol upside Mike Tyson's head.
Yeah, because he was fucking with a white woman.
Well, no, he was literally just talking to his niece. Nothing even happened. He was afraid that Mike Tyson might get the ass though. But Mike Tyson was 15 and she was like 13 or some shit. So he was just worried about it. And honestly, I don't even think it was had anything to do with pretending. I think just because Mike Tyson was black, he was like, hell no, ain't nobody. Your black ass ain't about to get my
Right,
little innocent
because
niece.
if that was little Elvis Presley, he wouldn't give a fuck.
No, yeah, some rich kid from a rich family, he wouldn't give a shit. Pillow hands Haney from the lose. If Haney is pillow fisted, what is Cambosis?
Hey, I was hoping we just didn't acknowledge that bullshit.
Yeah, and bro, like people forget that this how I could this is how you can tell motherfuckers don't be watching boxing. Cambosa's fucking struggle, in my opinion, he lost to a
Not
dude with
like
30
boxing.
wins
This shit
and
crazy.
30 wins and 9 knockouts in Lee Selby. But they want to call Haney boring and pillow fisted when this nigga has won his last 3 fights by split decision. Like, come on, bro.
Have you bring me some revenge?
And then he's over here struggling his ass off against Mickey Bay, who's 37 years old, off of like a 3-year layoff. Like, bro, like, just get these dudes the fuck out of here, bro.
But yeah, he's gonna knock that. Cambosis is all wrong for Devin.
Yeah,
I like that training Devin Haney doing right
that's
now. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't know he was training with Body Snatcher. I'm like, oh shit. He trying to snatch.
I'm seeing some more and more clips.
Yeah, that's big.
And Mickey Bay was
So if
saying that
he
his
starts sitting
power
down
is,
under
is
the person,
developing.
He says power developing.
Yeah, he said between, from training session to training session, his power is developing. But you know what that means? That means it's probably getting harder to make weight.
Mm.
It's getting heavy. So,
He do look heavy. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I see him, the little pictures of him working out or doing sparring, he looks like he's like 150, 147.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I feel
hopefully
like that's no.
hopefully he can get all 3 fights done without major damage. You know how that shit is. Hopefully you don't have no Virgil Ortiz level situation.
That's just what I was thinking about. I don't think he having that much trouble making weight though.
Yeah, the fight not until fucking June, nigga.
Yeah, I hope he gets on a plane and gets to Australia soon because he's got to get adjusted to the climate because he's fighting below the equator. And like if you travel, like imagine jet lag, like to the extreme. You're fighting in a whole different part of the planet. Like literally, the water swirls the other way when you flush the toilet. So just the gravity and the
Really?
in the environment.
And
Yeah, that's real.
guys saying Devin gonna lose. My name's at WSB Remy on Twitter. Y'all add me so we can bet on those fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people
Leo
talking shit
Cruz
about
and
Adrian
Andrew.
Broner, like,
Let's bet money.
like Adrian, of course Adrian Broner's still a draw. I want to see Adrian Broner fight.
Nigga, Adrian Broner versus Conor Ben will sell out the Wembley Stadium.
And you notice how they didn't you notice they must have been listening to the channel because I said Conor Ben can fuck around and lose to Adrian Broner. Because y'all can say what you want about his punch activity, but Adrian Broner's got that ridiculous twitch speed, and he's just gonna be hard to hit for somebody that's raggedy like Conor Ben. He's real rugged. So
No way. You see how he knocked out Chris Algieri?
Nigga,
all right. Like that was a good win, but niggas get it twisted. I'm like, that's AB. Shit.
How many times Chris Algieri been stopped?
Hey, Leo Cruz
twice.
At WSB.
Yeah, the only dude to stop him was Earl Spence. Shit. I mean, he was in there with the mighty Pacquiao. Pacquiao couldn't stop him. People forget that. People forget that. Yeah, sure enough did.
So he'll be better with an American trainer, probably.
Everybody will be better with an American trainer. Look at Tyson Fury.
You know what they ain't saying everybody be better with Reynoso these days.
You know that's what they're gonna do.
They used to say that a lot. Now they
Lewis.
They're not talking about Mark Breland ass either.
I don't think Reynoso's such a good trainer like they say he is.
Oh shit!
Because this motherfucker telling the world he can't. I don't care what they say. He said something to the effect that black fighters are hard to beat.
And I mean,
you would never catch Calvin Ford and them say that shit
about any other group. They'd be like, man, we could fight whoever and beat whoever.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Calvin Ford said some real disrespectful shit one time, and nobody really caught it.
Oh, what did he say?
He said it on the All Access for Mario Barrios versus Gervonta Davis. He said he called himself an Aztec warrior. He said, where them motherfuckers at?
Oh my god.
Nah, real shit. Go, I swear he said that shit. I'm not joking. He said that.
Oh my god, he said that?
It's on the All Access. I swear, I didn't even want to repost that shit. I could have screenshot and reposted, but I was like, nah, that nigga's gonna be tripping.
Nah, you wrong for that shit.
Oh my god! I cannot believe he fucking said that on the internet.
I swear,
wow.
I'm not joking. Go look that shit up.
That's nuts. People say I'm racist. I ain't never said no shit like that. Damn.
He said he called himself an accent warrior. I think he said something like them niggas on the ground. Nah, real shit. Man. and I was like, fuck. But nobody really said anything like
You
that
said
because
that's
Tank got a strong
all
fan base. So
actors.
I mean, because it's one of those moments where it's like,
let me see if I can
it,
find that shit.
it's like, was he wrong? I mean, it's a fact they didn't survive. I mean,
Let's see. Let's see.
oh shit, that's fucking wow, that's nuts. That nigga really said that shit. Oh my god, that's fucking insane.
Uh,
Damn.
I keep on cooking up though.
Man, yeah, if he said that shit, that's wild. That's wild as fuck. He said something similar. It's racist, and I said talking about Wakanda isn't real. Yeah, I mean, it's only a problem when black people do it. That's how it goes, and it's cool. Like I mean, like I said, man, it's just the internet, and I wouldn't have gotten to where I am today if I let people's words fucking bother me. And to be honest with y'all, when I first I literally made a Twitter and didn't really use it until the end of last year because I was working from home for so long. But I'm not gonna be on Twitter forever. I'm not gonna be fucking 40 years old on Twitter. I'm sorry, life is actually too fun in real life. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just bullshitting for right now. But yeah, if Calvin said that shit, that's crazy. But has anyone hired Mark Breland yet? I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not sure if anybody's follow fucking Mark has hired Mark Breland. I still have the bloodline in Mexico, but Tank is well. That's a complicated subject, so we'll kind of lean off of that for now. But yeah, no. And also let's keep it a bug. Like we talk about Reynoso's skill set. Julio Cesar Martinez was in a situation going up in weight and he fucking missed weight. So like I think he missed weight. So there's that. And his last fight he got his ass whooped. Ruiz under Reynoso's leadership, which I don't know why he fired Manny Robles, but under Reynoso's leadership he could barely beat Areola. So it's like we got to keep it 100. We got to keep it 100 here. I'm not saying Reynoso is a bad trainer, but if
like when he went with Eddie, like he was just gonna be on another level and shit.
Yeah, and the thing is like I'm not even saying that he's a bad trainer. It's just that we like saying everybody going to him or he just has this all-star gym because he has Canelo is like, come on, that's one guy. It's like what Julius said about Bomac. He got one ready-made guy, and that's kind of it. When he admitted 10 years did teach water. Yeah. Yeah. And, I don't want to rehash all that because motherfuckers might have some special attachment to Mark Breland or whatever, even though he wouldn't bail your ass out of jail either. Yeah. He's sitting there taking a paycheck, not doing what he's supposed to be doing on purpose. And any other job, you would have got fired earlier. So, whatever. But it's not a good look for your trainer to admit that one particular individual, especially in a situation right now, where Valdez was caught openly ducking Stevenson and Canelo is trying to wiggle his way around some shit. This was the worst time to admit that African American fighters pose a specific difficulty. It's literally the worst time to admit it, and it's bad PR. It really is. So, like I said, a lot of like our men always say, a lot of these niggas they need PR. They need proper public relations management because y'all be looking foolish out here. When he admitted to you, yeah.
That shit lended validity to everything that's been said about what Canelo been doing, what Oscar been doing. Period.
Yeah, that was a terrible. It's just a terrible time to admit that. That was horrible. It's a horrible time to admit that. That's some shit you just take to your grave. Why the fuck would you even say that? That's fucking nuts. He said Ruiz is washed, lazy, don't eat. Oh, damn. And you know what sucks? Is I actually had high hopes for Ruiz, like in like the top 5 of the division. But yeah, much like Michael Hunter, he don't seem to want to mix it up no more. He don't seem interested. He wants to get some cash and then be done. And a lot of these niggas are trying to retire like around Andre Ward age because like Michael Hunter is like 32 or some shit. Ruiz is 32, and it's like Andre Ward still punches a clock, bro. He still works for a living. And if you blew your AJ bag, you got back-to-back AJ bags. Your family should be set for life. If you blew through that, not much I can do for you. And it's funny because people want to talk about how PBC is the witness protection island. They sure made that fight for Andy Ruiz. Just saying.
Man, when that nigga beat AJ and won them belts, he probably started thinking, man, I'll just beat AJ. He thought I'm just knock him out again, nigga.
That nigga said he was ordering pizza. I know fucking Pizza Hut be having them deals. That nigga probably had like, imagine that. I'm pretty sure that nigga probably had like 60K in all 20s. Was ordering like 50 pizzas for the fam.
That's fucking nuts. That's fucking nuts how you get that much bread and you still eat bullshit. If I ever got like a $30-40 million payday, I'd be eating like fucking sauteed unicorn, nigga. Like I wouldn't be eating no fucking pizza. I'm like pizza.
This is real fucking dinosaur eggs, nigga.
Right. I'll be like pizza. Don't you hit me? Don't you talk to me with that broke shit? That's a fucking pizza. What the hell is that? Be eating that shit?
Pizza,
man. I'd be eating fucking like all kinds of like calves and like doughs and shit. He said he blew that money. Yeah, man. He should. He probably had some kids. He bought a fat ass house, bought a Rolls Royce.
If I had that type of money, nigga, I'd probably have my own fucking farm of fresh cows with no GMO, no none of that. Finest fucking. I make sure all the meat that I eat will be fucking healthy, nigga.
Yeah, I really don't understand. Like, and then now he's making this Triller decision. And my thing is what I was saying. I was like, PBC just got a bunch of fresh Cubans in heavyweight division. How about Ruiz test one of them niggas out? Or Ruiz could be trying to fight Michael Hunter or some shit. Like, there's just so many things he could do, and he's choosing to do this lame shit, which is like, ugh. I don't
Triller,
know,
bro? Triller?
I mean, Triller got bread, bro.
This shit damn near like a exhibition matchup.
Well, no, but Triller got bread though. Triller got bread. They got Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and all them niggas. Like Triller got bread. So I understand why he's going over there. He wants to get a large bag for minimum work. So, like I said, I'm not gonna keep talking about niggas who are clear that they don't want to fight. Like I don't talk about Michael Hunter anymore because it's clear he doesn't want to really do anything. And if Andy Ruiz wants to go that route, then hey man, fuck it, do what the fuck you want to do. I don't even care. I'm not interested. That's just like with Andrade. I'm not gonna cape for Andrade anymore if he's not focused on doing what he needs to do to get the shit done. Then hey, do what you want. So they're skipping on what you to fight this.
Why you saying
man? Hey, Jake Donovan got some fucking balls.
Oh, what he post?
Pause, because he's posted all this Daniel Kinihan shit.
No, you better be careful. Wake up one morning.
I got a little too close to Jake Donovan without him noticing. Pause.
I'm saying, wake up one morning and start the car, and your shit blow up like the Godfather.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Spawn retired fat boy. Damn, bro. If Spawn get in here, they
like that nigga will fuck them over.
Man,
see the other niggas is high profile, but it would be harder to touch a nigga like Bob Arum or something like that.
But Bob Arum's 90. You can natural cause that shit.
Facts.
Sonny Edwards, on the other hand.
Sonny Edwards not gonna talk, bro. Not only does he have too many photographs with that motherfucker, but Sonny Edwards be getting paid good for this little bullshit fights that nobody goes to. Half the theater empty. He be getting some bread off that little pussy ass shit. So no, like I said, it's not gonna be the ones that they pay good. It's gonna be like the littler ones who don't get enough money who are thinking about, maybe this isn't for me. Like the unknown dudes on MTK, like Isaac Lowe and Michael McKinson and dudes like that. Those dudes you could probably flip where 5 million might actually change something. But the higher level dudes that are already paid a lot of money, no. Yeah, he said Hope Spawn retire him. Damn. He said Hope Spawn retire him. Shit. I mean, Andy Ruiz is 32. He's 32 and he has everything he needs. And so it's a personal thing at this point. Apparently, the Canelo work ethic was too much, so he wants to go his own route and get a trainer that's not as serious, probably. And that's one of the things I like about the difference in work ethic between, like, you can tell between Canelo and the Mexican fighters that are born in America. The work ethic is different. The ones that are not from the United States are more hardworking. They're more focused. You can say whatever you want about Canelo's opposition, but that motherfucker be in the gym. And that's why every video that Oscar Valdez shoots, Canelo's in the background, like, yeah, that's right. Your ass better be working. And Ryan Garcia probably didn't like that. So he's like, shit, let me go down there with Goose and we can fuck around. And as you saw this next fight, he looked like shit.
Bro, like, I couldn't even finish watching the highlights. That's how ass that shit was. And to find out niggas actually went to that shit, whoo, man.
Yeah, it was terrible.
They immediately started talking about the attendance because they couldn't
Niggas
talk
was
about.
pissed. They were pissed off that they missed that Lupin Fedora fight, bro.
And I just find it funny. I just find it funny how Ryan Garcia's performance was so horrible, but all they could do was talk about how Ryan Garcia is the A side over Devin Haney if they fight. And I'm like, just shut the fuck up, bro. I'm just like, first of all, no one's talking about that. Second of all, Ryan Garcia had all the opportunity to fight Devin Haney, and he never fought him. So stop talking about, oh, Ryan Garcia, the A side. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, that just means you have no faith in fucking Ryan Garcia to win. And neither do we. And neither does he.
And
Did you guys in that Escalade?
What is that shit about? Why they always got arrested? Well, he has to take less money. What the fuck?
Like, bro, if these motherfuckers were if these motherfuckers were the business experts they pretend to be on Twitter, they would be making so much money and their lives would be so good they wouldn't even have time for fucking Twitter. Again,
Exactly.
Motherfuckers are damn near 40, always talking all this big shit, and then you look at their actual lives and they're out there accomplishing absolutely fucking nothing. So I don't want to hear any of that weak shit.
Okay.
Jason said, "Did you see Ugas in that Escalade?" Oh yeah, Ugas living that life, boy.
Said Artman Boxing, can you make a Mike Tyson shirt? Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like that's just like, I ain't gonna say it's played out, but I feel like everybody draw Mike Tyson.
You might need some licensing on that, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta get some licensing. I didn't tell you you could sell this shit. I'm gonna come kick you. I'm gonna come kick your fucking ass.
Right, type shit.
That nigga's crazy.
I ain't ready for that smoke.
Right.
They said old folks always got that one last ass whipping in them.
Shit,
I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the person that get that one last ass whipping from an old person.
Shit, Mike Tyson just fought. He talking about, I want to fight 2-3 more times.
That's crazy.
He said
if that shit didn't go well, he probably not gonna do it again. Not with Triller. He said he don't fuck with Triller.
Yeah, he said he ain't fucking with Triller at all. Don't ever mention my name with Triller ever again.
Smart man.
Yeah, but y'all see Jason comment. He said Ugas in the Escalade. He said fuck you. Yeah, I can say it, boy. He got that fucking Pacquiao check.
All right, he got a for the Cuba shirt on. I said, boy, nigga, you miles away from Cuba, nigga, living good.
Yeah, man, he got some of his family back in Cuba, but he got that woman. He got him some watches.
Okay, he flexing the watches, nigga. We already seen some Rolexes before. Who you flexing that on? Them Cubans.
And that's why I say like they got David Morrell. They got David Morrell in between fucking fights with his gold chain, enjoying the jacuzzi and shit. And I'm like, damn, his family fucking locked up in the gulag and shit. It looks bad. I feel
That nigga Morrell out here blowing the fucking bag at the Mall of America in Minnesota.
right.
At the Gucci store in that bitch.
Yeah, man, but he ain't even think about the freedom fighters in Cuba that he be writing paragraphs on. He's like, I got this money. I'm thankful for the opportunity, and I'm gonna fight Crawford. I'm like, nigga, you gonna fight Crawford, man? You sorry, bro. Like, I'm just like, oh man, you let these niggas gas you up for real, okay?
Would you consider it bogus if you was a boxer and your wife put like a bag on you losing and you actually lost, and then she was like, "Hey, babe, don't trip. We got this extra cash because I didn't think you was gonna win this fight anyways."
I mean, it depends on how much money we made.
Like she put like a fucking 25 250K in, and y'all made like a meal back.
I mean, hey, how much
A
shit
meal
could I
and some
really
change.
talk? Shit. I keep it 100. I'm like, I appreciate it. I'm fucking 36. I got 4 losses. I've been through a bunch of wars, and I lost to a young ass dude who's never been beat up before. So hey, appreciate it. Let's go spend this money.
Hey, Jerome, DM me. I do custom work all the time. DM me on either Twitter or Instagram. And we can chop it up.
Yeah, I'm confident she can't cook. I mean, I could be wrong, but she look like she can't cook. Like, look at her. What like? I mean, come on, bro.
You said
Oh,
you just wife that bill did look bogus.
that bill look ready made.
I said, hold on, that nigga don't got nutritionists. His wife just cooking that shit. Hold on, what's she cooking?
Oh, hey,
some bullshit.
Damn, some bullshit. It looked like
hey, Art man, we gotta be careful. We can't just be talking about Uga's wife now.
Oh yeah, no. We can talk about. We just can't. We just can't fucking say that. That he won't be prepared for the fight.
Yeah, we can talk about everybody, but we can't be talk about Uga's wife now. Come on now, y'all know y'all can't be doing that.
Man,
That's awesome.
y'all be blowing it up when it comes to Yuga's wife. She alright. She alright.
I think. I mean, like I said, we already had this discussion, but yeah, no. I mean, but that's
But
true. She
my
don't
thing
look like she
is,
could cook though.
I like the way how Errol got the whole Dallas behind him, man. That's some real shit. I like that shit. And I be
Really,
pissed
bro.
off that I
The
fucking left
most
Texas before
part
knowing
in
who the fuck
Texas.
Errol Spence was.
Yeah, I'm mad. I left California. Fucking Charlo Castano gonna be right over there. Fuck.
I thought that shit was gonna. Why is it not in Houston? That's
Cause
Texas.
then, cause I know fucking well, it was gonna be at the Staples Center, but I think they moved it to Dignity Health in Carson. Cause I know that motherfucker gonna be packed out, and they could like really maximize the Hispanic crowd to see Charlo lose, cause they think he lost the first fight and shit.
They was trying to play that with that Cruz and Tank fight, dude.
Nah,
It's some
Cruz.
Latino people I respect that was saying they felt like Cruz won the fight. I was like, oh no, nah. You see how they switching up on it, but I ain't saying that's all of them.
But yeah, that's why they have robberies in boxing because they'll give people points for quote unquote forward aggression, even if they're not hitting anything. I'm like, you don't get points for moving forward and fucking missing every punch. That's not how boxing works. You got to actually land some shit.
No,
They
Bob Arum
felt
don't
like
play
he
that
hurt
shit.
Charlo
Bob
because
Arum
he
got to deal with
landed
these
to.
hotels. He get 35% off on these damn hotels to host
Like,
these damn fights.
oh, for top rank personnel.
Yeah, for top rank.
Yeah. I don't think Charlo getting set up, but I think it is there to maximize revenue for the
Man, y'all
Hispanic
always thinking
crowd.
some type of plot going on, but then
Well,
y'all don't think it's a plot going on. I don't get it.
the first time they think Castano was set up. Now all of a sudden Charlo getting set up. Like what the?
Bro, everybody over there, everybody on Twitter, yeah, Devin Haney, he can get robbed in Australia because corruption. Oh,
But
Tyson Fury, may have cheated. No, ain't no way, ain't no corruption. That's what I don't
yeah,
understand. I really don't
my th-
understand that shit.
my thing is they talk about Devin Haney's safety in the fight and him getting robbed, but then they spent all this time bitching that Kambosos was the A side, gassing him up to be a diva, and then when he becomes a diva, you're like, oh, Kambosos acting funny. I'm like, he's repeating after y'all.
Bro, the only
Y'all
reason why this fight is even happening is because
of a war in
a
Russia.
war.
Ukraine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
These are the facts.
the fucking Ukraine.
And
At
that's
this
sad
point,
too.
at this point though, I'm glad it's just happening because Cambosis is fucking done.
Yeah, I need two stoppages. I need two stoppages back to back so we can get this shit over with, and then see what Lomachenko talking about. And all y'all, I don't want to hear no shit about how Lomachenko was fighting in a war, so he's not the same Loma. Da, 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 da. If he get in there and he take this L to Devin Haney, if we even get past Cambosis, all the dick suckery, all the fucking goat status, pound for pound status, that's all Devin's now. Devin is a pound for pound top 5 if he clips these motherfuckers. And I said what I said.
Right.
Because Lomachenko got put on the pound for pound list for clipping one nigga that nobody was even excited about.
Facts.
Now motherfuckers want to say, "Oh, fucking Lomachenko." Now, Gary Russell Jr. was the greatest fucking 126-pound champion ever. He didn't get that much respect before, and he didn't get that much respect now. Like
Yeah,
it's fucking.
and that's like the main thing they're talking about when they say Loma got a better resume than everybody and all that shit. It's like, man, that's a good ass win. It definitely is. But all that other shit, like, stop it.
That's
Niggas
facts,
not in
Jerome.
the same breath with Muhammad Ali, man.
That's facts, Jerome Pruitt. He only has to win one time, and even if he loses the next fight, legacy secured, undisputed.
I want him to beat Cambosa so bad that nigga don't even want to.
Yeah, but I wonder what would happen if he didn't take the fight. What, 2 Lomachenko fights? Make sure the little asshole gets paid.
Yo,
What's up?
not much. What's up, boys?
What's good?
Not much. I'm excited for Spence and Ugas.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Wait, Crowd, you ain't tell us who you going with.
Hmm?
Who you rolling with?
Bruh, are you kidding me?
Yugas, huh?
No. Errol
Oh,
Spence, motherfucker.
okay.
Southpaws run boxing.
Okay, I thought you were about to say Yugas because Errol Spence don't hit hard like
Hell no.
Thurman or something.
Hell no. I said it earlier, like, honestly, I think this is like the most dangerous form of Errol Spence. I think this is like the ultimate, version that we're probably gonna see out of him, come Saturday night.
People saying otherwise.
Oh
People
really?
saying Yugas is a softball killer all of a sudden.
No. He's never fought like a dangerous southpaw.
Didn't he fight
Nah,
Amir Mom, who's a southpaw, got whooped?
nah.
Uh
I think Amir Mom's
no.
orthodox.
He's
He
No,
fought
Orthodox?
Ray.
here he's
He
a
fought Ray Robinson.
Oh, Ray Robinson's the one that was. Oh, yeah, okay, I seen that.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
Ray
knocked.
Robinson. Yeah, Ray Robinson was like the most recent southpaw he's ever faced.
Ray Robinson, I was watching that fight. Boots and his father changed Ray Robinson. Am I right? Or am I
Yeah.
wrong?
Oh, really?
No, you're right. You're right. But Ray Robinson had a lot of time off, and his career hadn't been managed appropriately. Where Ray Robinson was when he fought Ugas was where Ugas was right when he took a break from the sport.
I never even heard of Robinson. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Most people
I've never
haven't.
heard of him.
He's a dude who I think really beat Josh Kelly for the first time, but got robbed. That nigga. Oh, well,
Who
he
he
might be
signed
geeking.
with, or who was he signed with?
I don't know, but he fought all over the place. He fought on the Zone. He fought on PBC. I mean, he fought on Showtime, so I'm not sure which one.
Said, who says Errol don't hit hard? These fans who keep on reposting that video that Brian, they keep on reposting the Brian Custer interview where Errol Spence said he haven't been man down in a minute.
Like I said, it's just because he keeps listening to dumbass fans that don't beat anything but dicks. So I don't even know why he entertaining that nonsense. No, that's all these fucking lames. That's all they fucking talk about. Oh, he haven't knocked anyone out in a minute. Terrence could be stopping everything. Boo, 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 boo. I'm like, yeah, because I'm like, Errol Spence has never needed a knockout to win a fucking fight.
The nigga got 27 fights and got like what 21 knockouts.
Yep.
These motherfuckers are haters, bro.
And just like, and then fucking Terrence Crawford going 12 and niggas like Ricky Burns. What is Ricky Burns currently doing?
Nothing.
Hey, that comment, I swear that's probably the funniest commentary I've heard on the fight. Listening to that shit.
Or actually, wait, I might have lied. He might have stopped Ricky Burns. I don't even fucking remember.
Nah, he didn't. But they went all 12. But anyways, the fucking commentary was funny as shit because they was cheering Ricky Burns on, and then mid of the fight, Crawford was getting on his ass, and he was just like, "Well, this ain't the Ricky Burns that we know." Making excuses live on the air. I'm like, yo, that shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah, but UK fans are still the best fans. Ain't that a bitch?
Hell no.
Not according to me. According to Terrence Crawford, that's what he said.
All
Yeah, well,
because they wanted to take a
Crawford,
couple pictures with you out there, bro. Because they don't see American boxers like this over there often. Of course, they want to take pictures with you. When they done taking pictures with you, they just go talking shit about you. These are the same motherfuckers that laugh at you when you announced that you had a lawsuit against fucking Top Rank Boxing. Man, that shit's, I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah, and people, and again, people are still like the only thing I'm happy about is that I haven't seen the PBC witness protection people around. I haven't seen those fans because they're the only people offering bread for Crawford to fight. So, and now he's talking about he got to see how Errol Spence looks. And I'm like, so if Errol Spence loses, you wouldn't fight Ugas for undisputed? The fuck is that? He's like, I only want the deal if I'm fighting Errol Spence. I'm like,
So
what?
Showtime, I get apparently for this open media workout, they had one of the DJs from the Dallas radio station on there co-hosting with Ray or whatever. And this nigga, I could tell he's not like a big boxing fan, but he knows a couple people. So he asked the fans and Ray, he was like, well, who he put him on the spot. He said, who do y'all want to see Errol Spence fight next after Ugas? And everybody said Crawford. Man, I'm telling you, I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like that fight might happen this year, y'all.
And I hope
I
I
hope
was
so.
wrong, but I'm gonna tell you this. If Boots clips Clayton and the IBF mandates his ass, I wouldn't be mad if Boots came in and fucked the whole fight up. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean?
If it was a situation in which Spence had to fight Boots first, I mean, or the WBO mandated boots on Crawford. I'm cool with either fight.
I
I'm
honestly feel
cool.
like the Boots versus Arrow fight's gonna happen next,
Hey,
and I
it
feel
is
like
what it
that's
is.
why Boot. I feel like that's why I feel like Bud feel like he can just wait it out because what Errol Spence fight this week.
Yeah, and then Bud is probably just gonna wait till November, like he's done for like the last 2 years. But my
You
thing
know what?
is,
Bud even admitted it. Bud said that since he's gotten older, it's hard for him to keep on doing training camps because his body don't recover like it used to.
yeah, he's 34. He's coming out of his prime. Yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's 34 coming out of his prime. But I'm gonna tell you this: if we got Spence and Boots, and let's just say, God forbid, Boots would have come out on top. I don't want Crawford going nowhere. I don't want to talk about Charlo or none of that shit. You fight Boots for 147 at undisputed, or it's a duck, and I'm calling it that.
What this nigga Crawford gonna be 36 fighting niggas at 154?
No, he's
Yeah.
gonna be 35. He'll be okay.
When y'all think he gonna retire?
I'd
When he
say
can't fight
like
no more.
yeah,
Hey,
like a
somebody
year.
at the
In
media
the
wait.
next few
Somebody
years
at the
for
media
sure.
workout said they were talking to Sean Porter, and Sean Porter said he has a fight coming up.
What?
That was just that's some random dude who's friends with Father of the Year. Again, he's on some he said she said type of shit. I don't know.
Yeah, you think it's some he say she say?
I mean, because why would
Yeah.
Sean Porter go through the trouble of announcing his fucking retirement from boxing just to come
I
back into
would be
boxing?
surprised if Sean Porter was basically like if he because he was at the media workout. I wouldn't be surprised if he see them boys back in there getting in work. I was like, man, I need to get one more in. I can't go out like this.
I mean, there are plenty of people that Sean Porter could beat. So,
I feel like Sean Porter could beat Conor Benn right now.
Who?
Fuck it.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Connor Ben.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
not
Sean
a.
Porter could beat Virgil Ortiz too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm sticking with it.
That's definitely a 50-50. That might even be like a 55-45 favoring Ortiz at this point. But that's definitely a tough fight
Yeah,
for
we
Ortiz
talking about a
Jr.
guy who can't even make welterweight.
Just sits there.
Right. And we're not gonna lie, Sean Porter had Buzz Corner convinced that he was losing that fight.
Because he was losing that fight.
And yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I definitely thought so. But you ask some
He
people, they're
said
like,
Bud
"Oh,
might go into his 40s, but yeah, but him saying things like he feels like he can't really the training camps get into his ass.
He doesn't even need to be fighting anymore, honestly.
damn, he's just 34."
Nah, fuck that. He needs to get out of boxing.
So
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Andre need to get out of boxing. Andre 34.
Yeah, he does.
He said
Hell
Andre needs
no.
to. He said Andre needs to retire.
Hell no.
Well,
I want to see
boxing,
Bud. I
boxing.
gotta see Bud versus Arrow, and then I gotta see. I want to see Bud at 154 too.
Yeah, well,
like
boxing's
it.
not like basketball. Like it's not like you can't prolong your career to like you're like in your 40s.
Well, how
I
many
mean,
wars
if
has
he
Bud
ain't
been
taking
in?
punishment, you could.
That's what I'm
I
saying. How
mean,
many wars has Bud been in?
Right. Come on, Cry.
I mean, like the
He's
problem.
been chilling.
I mean, like the problem is like as you get older, like regardless of how many wars that you've been in or not, it's just like a matter of how much punishment that your body can still take, due to the amount of how should I say, um, I guess like the rate of you getting hurt more as your body deteriorates because it's like, as you're reaching to your late like 30s.
Who wins? A 38-year-old Bud versus Matias at 147.
What?
Bud will
Super
probably get that ass still.
Super would beat the shit out of him.
Well, okay. See, this it's difficult to say because
You tripping.
Oh
it's,
my God,
Okay,
it's
shut
Crawl,
the fuck up.
who wins at
Nah,
140?
no,
Prime Bud or Matias?
oh my god, Prime Bud at 140 fucking smokes Matias. He doesn't.
nah, nah.
Dude,
I don't even say that either. No,
Matias doesn't move his head, bro.
but
He
still,
doesn't.
Matthias would, give Bud
Damn,
problems
man.
on the inside. But okay, like I think that the reason why you guys think that is mainly because you think that Bud is a good inside fighter when clearly he's not. Because Terrence Crawford, as much as you guys tout him for being such a great, knockout finisher, he's not that good fighting in the inside. He leaves himself wide open to get hit too.
You don't
So
have to fight Subaru Matias on the inside if you can move your feet because Subaru Matias is slow.
okay, but at Bud's prime, when have we seen Terrence Crawford do that?
Where's
He
who is
that's what he does
Matias
to
fight? Who is he
everyone.
fighting next?
Yeah, but has he done that to the highest level of competition? That's a problem.
Yeah.
At 135, yeah. At
Who?
140, yeah. At
No.
147, no.
Who? Who? Who at 140? Who at 135?
At 140, he was fighting he was fighting Indongo, he was fighting Postal, he was fighting Lundy, he was fighting Molina. Yeah, the only shitty one was Horn, but
Jeff Horn.
yeah,
Jeff Horn was at
he,
147.
he was fighting. Oh yeah, that was his first fight, 147.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
fought Gambo, who was undefeated. He fought Ray Beltran. He fought Delorme.
Gamboa.
So
Gamboa was at 135. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
who Felix Diaz, who should he have been fighting at 140 at the time?
Adrian Broner. Danny Garcia. And
Was Adrian Brunner active and was Danny Garcia still down there?
he was still down there. Both of them were.
Did they have any straps?
Yeah, Danny Garcia was a unified champion at the time frame.
How is that when Bud got all the belts off people not named Danny Garcia?
Yeah, when they left their divisions. That's the
That's
problem.
what I'm. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So they weren't
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
yeah. So Terrence Crawford basically fought weak competition to get all the belts at 140.
Okay, that's you can
So
say
what
all
do you
that, but
call
who is Matias fought
Matias
to justify
competition?
this? Yeah,
Yeah,
who are
that's what
these
I'm trying to
people?
figure out.
Yeah, but still, like from a
Nah,
stylistic
no.
point of
Who are these people?
oh
Who
Nah.
are these people?
no. Like based off
You
of
can't
skill
you,
set,
you can't say that Bud doesn't win based off of resume, but then say Matias does based off style. Like that doesn't make any sense because Matias can barely box.
yeah, but
And they
still,
got that cement feet. I felt bad for him in that fight. That second fight that was supposed to be his Avenger. I thought he was gonna get slept in that fight, but he
He
wait,
he
really
wait,
was in
doesn't.
wait,
his
wait,
head.
wait,
He
wait,
doesn't
wait,
move his
wait.
head.
What?
It was the most recent fight.
You really thought he was gonna get slapped?
Yeah.
What? Oh
Didn't he
my
fight that guy
god,
already and
yo.
lose?
Yes, he lost.
That's
He
why I
got
thought he
beat.
was gonna get slept because
No,
I seen that
because
fight
the
too.
first fight that he had with Petros came in overweight, and Matias decided to still fight him, and that's why he lost. He fought a welterweight while he fought, while Subriel came in at that fight at 140.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I like Subaru Matias because he's a really exciting fighter. Don't get me wrong, but let me tell you this: not only does he get annihilated by Prime Bud, but even at the current 140 stage, you tweak his competition a little bit, and it's a wrap.
Gary Russell versus
I don't think so.
Matias.
I don't think so.
That
I
shit
think
is dumb.
Gary Russell versus
I think he
Matias.
honestly beats a lot of guys.
Devin Haney versus Matias.
Devin
Ooh,
Haney?
that's a 50-50 right there.
No.
For
I
a
think
vacant.
if Devin tries to mix that shit up with them, that's basically game over.
That's the thing. You don't have to. You don't have to mix up anything with Super Matias when you can box.
You can just
Yeah,
jab
You
him.
don't.
but the problem is that when you box Subriel, he still cuts you off to the pocket, forcing you to fight him, on the inside. He knows how
Has
to cut
he?
off at the ring.
No,
Don't act like
he's fought people with low boxing IQs that were not faster than him.
okay. So when he fought who was that one guy? Malik
It was,
Hawkins. Did he not have
oh
good
shit,
boxing?
Malik Hawkins.
Dude, come on, bro, come on,
Malik Hawkins.
dude. If he fought
Oh
Malik
my goodness.
Hawkins, who is a pure boxer, by the way, that didn't really show how much skill he had against people that know how to box well.
No, because Malik Hawkins is a solid boxer, but he's not a top level boxer. And also, I believe Malik Hawkins.
Ooh, they should make Matias versus Teofimo Lopez.
That's a good fight.
Yeah. Personally, I would like to see Teofimo get killed by Subriel.
God
That's a
damn.
good. That's a
Because
50-50 because Teofimo got that power, and he boxes better than Matias. I'd probably still pick Matias, but that's a good ass fight.
yeah, but Teofimo, he's very flat footed too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he moves more than Matias doesn't. Hasn't Matias been put on his ass
Yeah, but it's not really to
Yeah,
that
like
level where I
multiple
mean, like you're
times?
really going off of like fights where Subriel, kind of looks like he could have been stopped, but at the same token, he still comes out on top. So it's like,
man, them fights take a lot out of him. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
If he wants to have a long career, he can be having fights like that he just had.
Oh
yeah,
no,
but
he's fucked. He gonna be mumbling already. He's because he's like I said, he's a tank and he doesn't move his head and his jab isn't active enough.
Can you imagine Matias versus Stanosis or
Oh,
Budev?
I think
bro,
Stanionis
Oh
would get
my
knocked
god.
out by him.
Stanionis
Come
will
on,
fuck
bro.
his shit up, dog.
Come on, bro.
Nah, Stanionis would get knocked the fuck out.
he
Stanionis would
he
get knocked
could
the fuck out.
he could probably beat Butev, but Stanionis will light his shit up. That shit wouldn't even be funny. Stanionis will bomb his ass out of there, bro.
I was just watching Stanosis versus
I disagree
Palazzo
with
again,
that,
man.
but
That motherfucker can crack, man. He
I'm
might knock out
saying
Butev.
you guys try to
and
act
I'm
like that Subriel can't crack. Like you really think
no,
that people that he's fought, can just handle his shots, knowing that he's broken people's faces, in
crowd.
multiple fights.
Crowd, what we're saying is that the only thing Matias has is power. So we're literally saying the opposite.
Okay, which I do definitely agree with, but it's like Subriel, still comes out on top to show that he has like enough separation to sustain at the high level. And I think
But
that's
that's
gonna
the thing.
show.
He hasn't fought anyone on a high level, and he's lost to people not on that high level. So
Okay.
we got to see him in some bigger fights. You're saying that he whoops all these people, and it's like, okay, that sounds good,
Yeah,
but
and
we
I'm
got
saying that I want to see these fights now. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
like you
saying
were
okay,
saying,
just keep feeding him bums. No, like
like you were saying
let's.
that he beats up Terrence Crawford at 140, and it's like, oh
I
lord.
do. I do. I think so.
And then you tried to say who has Terrence Crawford fought, and then we look at Matias' resume. That's just bone dry.
Yeah. Well, Terrence Crawford, he's a good fighter for what people try to hype him up to be, but put him in there with high level opposition that are in their prime. I think Crawford gets brutally stopped, hands down. I
And
don't.
who is that? But stop by who? Other than
Say
Errol
that.
Spence, Boots, who else? What are
He
you
What?
talking
thinks
about?
that Matias really gonna come to welterweight and make some serious noise. Like, bro, when Matias gets up to welterweight, he's gonna get his fucking head knocked off. That's just gonna be
I
brutal.
mean, we'll
Jeez,
find
bro, they
out.
gonna
We'll
put
find
him
out,
in there
right?
with like that's gonna be Butev
If
fucking
he if he
comeback
if he
fight.
comes to welterweight and actually smokes through every single fighter, I will come back here and tell you guys that I was right, hands
Yes,
down.
Yeah,
we're gonna do a whole show dedicated to Butev. I'm gonna have some not
that's
Butev, we're gonna have some fucking art man fucking Matias shirts, nigga.
and
Yeah.
considering he couldn't smoke everyone at 140, that's gonna be some shit. If he do that at 147, he
Right.
smoke everybody.
Look,
No,
like
Matias versus Tank at 140.
Superio's doing like the best of that he can, and I'm trying to support him just for the time being until he decides to hang it up. So
No,
I'm just
I
I
support
respect
the
it.
I support the nigga too. I'm just saying we talk about Crawford and it's like, oh god damn.
yeah.
But who do you think was Tank or Subra Matias at 140?
Oh
I think.
shit.
Oh man, I like honestly like I really do think Tank would barely edge out that fight just simply because he hits
He gonna
probably
barely
just as
skate out on
hard.
points. It's gonna be
Oh
a
wait,
split
what?
decision. It's gonna be a split decision.
Um,
113, 114.
If
no,
Tank
no,
get a
no,
split
no. Like
decision,
I think honestly, like it's probably gonna go to a majority decision, just simply
damn
based
you.
off of.
You think Tank can't stop a nigga that don't move his head? Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Oh, like I really just just believe
Wow.
that that fight's gonna be like a bloody war, but I think both of them are gonna get brutally dropped in that fight.
Damn, he said Matias gonna brutally drop Tank. That's crazy. I mean, shit, we definitely got to see it though. What
I don't even
about?
think I'm gonna keep 100 with you, Crod. I don't even think a state will sanction that fight.
No, I don't think
'Cause
Tank will take that
I
fight.
think Tank will fucking knock his ass out.
I don't think Gervonta would want to fight Subriel, honestly, because
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
Subriel is way
because
neither.
there ain't
bigger
no
than him.
money in that shit, man. I'm gonna keep it
Nah, I
100,
think
It's
I
just
man.
like
don't.
Gervonta knows that it like
That's equivalent
if
to
he
fucking Andy Ruiz fighting Sprung.
who
No, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Andy
I'm
Ruiz
just
versus
saying to
who?
take case because take a fucking star, bro. Matias is
I
like,
was
Who?
like, no. Damn, you compare Super Matias to fucking Tyrone Spong? That's fucked
Oh,
up.
come on.
That's fucked up. You compare this nigga to a
At least
kickboxer.
Tyrone Spong, he's been knocking people out in like
hey,
kickboxing.
what
So
do you know about him, Crod?
who?
Sprung.
The only thing I ever knew about him was that moment where he knocked that white guy out, but I forgot who his name was.
I
In
mean,
boxing?
the nigga's from the Netherlands.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's from
Tyrone.
the
Tyrone Spong.
yeah, he's from the Netherlands, and he's only had 14 pro boxing fights.
Oh wow.
well, nigga,
Exactly.
in boxing, that's like first ballot Hall of Fame fucking
Hall of
numbers.
Fame.
Well, when you're white, yeah. When you're fucking Lomachenko, yeah, 14, 15 fight. Oh, yeah, it's fucking, he's the best in the goddamn world.
Yeah, but like when you're black, it's like everyone shits on you.
Yeah,
It's
because
like he
he's still,
hasn't fought enough people.
and you notice ever since the AJ fight, he fought Ariel. It's like, let's get another nigga in here. Let's get another nigga. So we can prop Andy Ruiz up. So I can't believe Ruiz fighting is an exhibition. Nah, it's not. It's not an exhibition. I think it's an official sanctioning. I don't know, like for what sanctioning body, but I don't think it's exhibition. He fighting Spawn from the Nevermind. Drop crazy. Spawn look beefy, finna kill Ruiz. I'm telling you, if Ruiz look like trash, bro, you better wrap it up.
Nigga, if Sprung get a knockout, bro, what if he gets a third round knockout?
Andy Ruiz should retire ASAP because that's pathetic.
So
He's
wait,
gonna be
does
like, man,
Tyrone
it's
Spong
the
actually still
ring
box?
activity, man. I've been out the ring for too long, man.
Not he was a kickboxer that transitioned to boxing, and he hasn't fought any fights in 2 fucking years.
Okay. So like he's basically done.
Dude, this if Andy Ruiz get in here and look any kind of horrible, bro, I'm done. I'm writing
Oh
Andy
wait,
Ruiz
so
the fuck
Andy's
off.
actually facing him next. He's
Yeah,
facing
that's
him.
just
What?
the nigga is facing a part-time professional boxer, bro.
Oh come on, man.
Who
Fuck,
hasn't boxed in boxing since fucking 2019?
bro. That's sad.
Ass, dumpster juice,
Yeah,
garbage,
that's like super
On
duper sad.
Triller.
all because he didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz. That's fucking pathetic.
I mean, he should have fucking fought. Well, honestly, like I'm not so sure if it was possible, but I wouldn't mind like a fight between him and Danny Dubois or maybe Trevor Bryan.
Or
Yeah,
even
Trevor.
fucking, or even
Well,
what's
no,
that dude who just
they're
beat
both.
Adam?
How about Adam
The-
Kaunaki or Robert Helenius?
That's what I was about to say. Robert Helenius. He should have been fighting him instead.
Yeah, Robert Helenius
That
would
would
be a
make more
perfect style
sense.
matchup. Yeah,
And he could beat Robert Helenius too. I don't know what his pussy ass thinking.
I mean
I
Robert
think.
Helenius, he's a WBA gold champion if I'm not mistaken. So
I mean, but you saw how it looked with fucking old ass Areola. He's probably like, shit, man, I got to get back in my groove. So I expect him to probably
And
stop.
Tay Jones
Fucking,
said that Wilder fight out the picture now.
oh
yeah,
yeah,
come on,
so
come
Andy's
on,
not
bro.
even fighting Deontay.
How much faith did you really put in Ruiz to do something with Wilder?
None.
Exactly. Why would you run into that ass whooping after Areola, bro? Wilder,
I
even at
think
his
he'll at
current,
least take it just to get the payday.
nah,
Payday. You want
if he gets his
payday?
fucking wig split, get his fucking shit broken. Like you saw what Wilder did to Spilka's career. Spilka's career ain't been the same since. He been getting knocked out back to back to back.
Shit, I just want to see fucking Jared Anderson, fight Andy Ruiz or somebody.
Yeah, I'm like people talk shit about me, but I'm like I'm not sold on Jared Anderson just
Yeah,
yet.
same here. Like I like honestly take it for however however you see it, but I just think he's a coon, man. I
Oh
I don't.
shit!
I think honestly, he's just like the worst, representation for Black American heavyweight boxing.
Who?
Damn, based off what?
Who?
Talking shit about fucking Deontay Wilder, bro.
I
He's
did
saying
think
that
that shit
Jared.
was weird, but Crowd, you did go a little too far. But I
Wait,
did
but
think
what did
that
what
was
did he
weird. I
what
thought
did
that
he
was some
say?
hard shit.
Like he was
What
like
did he say?
talking.
Fury side and was like
He was
Fury.
saying he was saying things like leading up to like the Wilder Fury fight, saying like, "Oh well, Deontay Wilder's not a good fighter, and he was never a legitimate world
Oh
champion."
yeah, yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember.
So
I
to me,
oh
Oh,
to,
yeah, I
to
do
me,
remember
to
saying
me,
that.
what?
to me, hearing that pissed me off because it's like, bro, if you're gonna be our next heavyweight champion, dude, I'm not paying no more fucking money for you, dude. Fuck you.
Yeah. Wait, hold
Your
on.
yeah, your fucking
I,
imagery is basically looked at by us Black Americans that see you fucking fight. And then guess what? When you do reach to the world title stage, don't be surprised if we don't fucking support you when you get fucking cheated. Because I think what's gonna happen is that Jared Anderson he will become a champion in whatever sanction body that he's able to get up there. But when somebody comes up similar to a Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder effect, he's going to be put into that same situation where he's going to get cheated one day or possibly ratted out.
but wait, hold up. I know that he said talked to like he kind of bigged up Tyson Fury because he was his sparring partner or whatever and probably needed that bread. But he said Wilder wasn't a legitimate champion.
Yeah, he said. I remember him saying something like Wilder's hard headed. He don't listen to his coaches. He
Yeah,
can't box.
Oh
it's coon.
hell no! Cut, get
It's
this nigga
fucking
up out of
coonery,
here,
Fucking
man.
bro.
talking
It's
big
fucking
shit.
coonery. I
Oh
would
hell no!
I would never
He was
talk
talking
shit
big shit.
about another fucking black man that's in my fucking division. Why? Like why?
Not. It's not like, and you're not gonna be in position to fight this nigga.
Yeah, you're not
Right,
gonna fucking fight him.
exactly.
So why talk shit about him?
And it's funny too because I think that the dude they got over at PBC, the Cuban guy who just started, Linear Puro, I think he can get on a lot of these dudes' asses right now in the heavyweight division. Like I think he'll clean up Herkovich. He'll probably fuck around and beat AJ. So I'm like, okay, Jared Anderson, you talking shit. But when the field get thick, I want you fighting everybody. Remember that. Do y'all think how Fedor Lubin will be exactly how Canelo and Benavidez they fought? Canelo gets stops? No.
I was
Okay.
thinking, I'm gonna keep it 100. I was thinking like, damn, what if Charlo versus Benavidez look like that?
Oh
I'd be
shit! Don't say
pissed.
that. Yeah, if Charlo just sit there and don't step around that big motherfucker, like I shit, man, don't say that. Don't say that.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking too when I was watching that shit. 'Cause I was like, damn, what if Charlo get in there and just start shelling up?
Or against Brian Castano?
now against the big Charlo against Benavidez, it's like, what if it looks like Lubin Fedor? I don't, I don't, I don't think that. I
Let's
don't think
not
that
say
that
shit
would
like that.
happen. Right. I don't.
Really had to
I
pop
don't.
up like hell, dog.
I don't think Charlo's gonna get dog walked by Benavidez. I think honestly he's gonna knock Benavidez out.
I don't. I
Yeah,
think it will
Crowd. That's
happen.
the spirit, Crowd. That's the fucking spirit.
Yeah, I think it'll be definitely a tough fight. I'm not sure he stops Benavidez, but he definitely has what it takes to beat him, especially if Ronald Gavril can fucking drop his ass.
I mean, if Charlo just
People don't
works
talk
his
about
ass
that
to the
enough.
body, he can easily knock
Right.
him out to the body.
Right. I always say it. David Benavidez is one of those people that got his hype based off what he could potentially do. People only hyped him up as a person who could possibly beat Canelo and Charlo, but he's not fighting those people. So, it is what it is. What's that other Cuban heavyweight who stopped that Nigerian dude? I don't know what nigga you talking about. But
You're talking
Frank,
about Frank Sanchez?
he didn't stop a jog, but he just knocked his
No.
ass down. But yeah,
Yeah, Frank
shit.
Sanchez can't hit.
Frank Sanchez might beat Jared Anderson on some boxing shit.
Yeah, yeah, I personally think so, and I think another fighter by the name of Dakari Scott, I think he'll beat us. I think he'll possibly beat Jared, Jared Anderson.
Wait, you talking about Mac Truck?
Yeah,
Oh shit, I don't know about all that.
why
Did y'all
not?
Um,
say anything about y'all know about Jolalov, right? Did y'all say anything about him?
Oh yeah,
man,
Jalalov.
that nigga does not
Jolalov.
look. That nigga does not look remarkable at all. I don't know how he got any
He's
hype.
strong though. He powerful though. He got power.
He just big. He probably gonna be
He's
one
like
of
a
those
Andre
tanky.
Galota type
Yeah,
fighter.
and he probably just gonna be one of those tanky motherfuckers. But he looks slower than Slow Joyce.
Yeah, he's like that fucking Makhmudov dude.
Yeah, like these niggas don't even look impressive. I need to see them fight some other people. I don't know how he got so much hype. Again, they're hyping these niggas up off of the amateurs, and it's like, okay, it's
Yeah,
the
the amateur
amateurs.
system. No.
Like to put it in perspective, Better Be have fought as a heavyweight amateur. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like most people don't realize that, but yeah, Better Be was in the amateurs fighting a heavyweight. So it's like, come on now.
Yeah, that's why that I'm like very annoyed that people be hyping up a lot of these fighters, that come into the pros late into the amateurs. Like for example, I don't know if you know that one lady. Her name is Virginia Futch, but she's like Michaela Mayer's best friend. That
Yeah, she
had,
started at 34.
I think she started at 35 in her professional debut.
No. Yeah, it said that she started her. She's 34 right now, and that was her first fight. The only
Oh,
reason
oh
why
yeah,
she,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, the only reason why she got that is because she's Michaela Mayer's bestie. Because she because you usually got to work your way up from the bottom. But yeah, she only got that fight because she's Michaela Mayer's bestie. She's some white chick that looks good. They look just alike.
I don't think she's that good. I
Yeah,
think
she's just gonna,
she's
she's a marketing tool. That's all
yeah.
it is. She's gonna get some extra
Bro,
bread in
I don't
there.
know who the hell you guys are even talking about. What?
Yeah,
She
me
just fought this
neither.
past weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
bro.
fought against like some trash,
Man,
like
why
white
y'all
lady.
not talking about the biggest fight in boxing, Tyson Fury versus Dillian White?
Shut the
Oh fuck
man.
that shit.
Fuck that. Fuck
Y'all didn't
that
see Dillian? The press conference is tomorrow.
The
press
biggest money
conference.
laundering, the biggest
Who the
money
fuck
laundering
cares
scheme
about the
in
press
boxing
conference? I don't
this
want to hear
year.
that.
He said it's the biggest money laundering scheme in boxing.
Yeah, let me shut up before they kill me.
Right,
The
41
biggest
M's for a
scam in
fucking title
boxing.
shot.
It's just for a title defense and White's stupid ass. He's over here not showing up, and I'm like, you do realize all they're gonna say now is that Tyson Fury sells by himself and he doesn't need Dillian White. How much bread do you think you're gonna get your next fight, stupid?
What they try? I know why they're pissed off because they want to make it look legit. Like, damn, everybody's coming to this fight. Of course, you see that's why $41 million. But the niggas not promoting it and nobody's talking about it. So it's like if
But bro,
nigga if it says it's just not gonna add up.
But let's keep it 100. We were the first people to say that 41 million smells like shit. Everybody else is like, nah, you just talking shit. And then,
Everybody's like, how does it feel? Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren outbid Jimmy. And we like,
and
nah,
then,
hold on. We talking about some that money look a little funny to like.
and then fast forward just a few weeks later, suddenly there's wanted posters for Daniel Kinihan.
Yep.
Like, y'all, this is what happens. Y'all don't be paying attention. Y'all think y'all know all this bullshit about business, and then it's funny because when the shit like this happens, y'all don't understand what's happening, so you just try to say it's not important. It is important. It's just above your fucking pay grade. Like today, all the people that usually swear up and down and talk about business, they were like, oh, I don't want to talk about the Daniel Kinihan stuff because it's not pertaining to boxing. I'm like, no, it's just too complicated for your ass
You
to
can't even talk.
understand.
You can't even fathom the type of shit that goes on.
Exactly. You have no life experience, so it's too complicated for you to fathom. So you don't want to talk about it because you don't understand what's going on. But the people who saw the fucking the writing on the wall early, like us, we actually knew what was going to happen. That's why to us, being used to being in positions handling money, understanding what's what, we saw that 41 million and we were like, wait, what?
Wait. Hold on.
I wasn't
We
even.
were like,
I
oh
wasn't
hell
even
no.
surprised. Oh, I wasn't even
We
surprised
talked
about.
about that when that shit happened too.
And nobody. And then we also brought up the point that look at the zone. They clearly didn't want to make the Devin Haney versus George Kambosos fight because they damn near put up the same type of bread to get the fucking Dillian White Fury fight. And talking about they didn't have that for fucking Devin Haney versus Kambosos.
Yeah,
It's not like
they
Cam
put
Devin Haney. It's not like Devin Haney Kambosos like they got 50 mil.
Yeah, they put up fucking 31 million to lose that bid, and then they tried to double back. We were like, hey, wait, so y'all do have money over there. And then they turned
Yeah,
around and
like
put and then they turned around and put up 100 million for fucking Canelo out of nowhere. So it's like y'all full of
so it's
shit.
like yeah, but the fans don't see it. They just think, oh well, you know.
Yeah, the only time they understand business is when they're trying to say that Ryan Garcia is the A side over somebody. That's the only time they seem to understand business. And I'm just saying, like that's what I mean. You guys always the fucking same accounts always swear up and down. Oh, here's how the business works. I got receipts. I got receipts. Your stupid ass couldn't even see money laundering.
Y'all
I'm
got
not
41
even
million.
surprised. Oh, I'm not even surprised
people
that
have to wait. They have to wait until Mike Hoppinger and them tell them what's going on for them to believe it. Like we've been saying this Daniel Kinihan shit a long time ago. We've been saying this shit.
Yeah,
Y'all should have been saying this during that fucking when that documentary came out.
yeah,
I
exactly.
wouldn't be surprised if for all the money that was funded for Fury and White, it like is probably coming from Daniel Kinahan and you know
Duh.
yeah. So
Frank Warren
just
don't got no damn $41 million for no damn title defense.
no,
Yeah, he'd have to mortgage one of his own houses to get that type of cheese.
or just basically get like a fucking loan from a central bank, but that's not going to ever happen because most central banks globally don't really give out that type of money unless you're super duper rich to actually pay it back. But then again, like you wouldn't need that.
Yeah, they don't give those type of loans to individuals. They give those type of loans to fucking like organizations and countries and shit. But
Or
yeah,
financial firms, like equity firms, right?
yeah, exactly. But it's just so much dirty shit. But I found it. But like I said, it just gets me upset because the same accounts every single day who talk about fucking absolutely nothing will all of a sudden say this shit's not important. It's like no, just say you don't understand. You don't have enough information to comprehend what's going on, so it's above your fucking head. So you don't want to sound dumb talking about it. Just don't talk about it. Don't tell us we shouldn't be talking about it because the shit fucking matters and it has the potential to affect fights going forward. I'm like, are you comfortable that one of the greatest American fighters of our time is represented by a bloodthirsty psychopath? Because last week y'all were just bragging about that shit.
Oh,
Like,
wait, I actually got a question.
hmm,
All right, so this is like way off topic, but like imagine this whole Wilder Fury bullshit that had happened, in the past. Like, let's just say during like the Mike Tyson era. Do you think that all this mess like would have still played like a huge role?
I mean, it depends because people were trying to say that people still say today that Don King is a criminal mastermind. So back in those times, people would say that weak shit about Don King. And if it was a situation where Mike Tyson got cheated, I don't know, maybe, but then it depends. Then it depends. I feel like more people will probably look at it because back then, before the internet, fans were more objective and they only cared about boxing. Today, with all these weird fucking children, it's all biased and it's all a lot of it's still based on race. I mean, it was based on race back then, but in the United States, black fighters were so dominant, the sport was basically like football, where you were watching almost nothing but black people.
Yeah,
So, you know,
because I mean, compared to all the other major sports, like boxing with like the fans being more, how should I say, more prominent to actually care about like the fights more and like the justice of fighters, to a certain degree. Um, I kind of feel like that has died down by such a huge margin to the point where not a lot of people really care. And, like if it really happens to your favorite fighter, then some people will care. But it's like people like, like to a major degree, it seems like it seems like that not a lot of people not a lot of people really give a shit about boxing. So
no, you know, I think for a lot of people, it's just a fun pastime. But a lot of people that are diehard boxing fans are not in certain industries where they're in position to understand certain things. Like I said, a lot of them, and especially the more vocal ones,
yeah,
a lot of the people that actually understand boxing, those people are not on Twitter. Those people are really not on social media. They're too busy like doing a lot more stuff that matters. And it's rare that those people come. Like every now and then they'll come in the Twitter spaces and drop some jewels on people, some shit that people maybe never knew or some inside information. But that's about the closest people get. So when it comes to certain things, when it comes to, you know, money moving around and when shit looks suspicious, like if you've never worked in a field like compliance, if you've never had to do like work in like anti-fraud situations, you're not going to have that kind of exposure. So a lot of this stuff seems like super surprising to a lot of people, and it's just super dense. Like for example, today on Twitter, some guy dropped um AJ's real estate holdings from some of the from because he bought some property with the Andy Ruiz money, and they
what?
posted and they posted some of his real estate holdings from the UK website underneath different property names, and one of the properties was MTK Investments. And
Wow.
and it was a business incorporation filing. And the reason why that got skipped over by some people is because they don't know how to read those things. Like they just don't. Like if I gave some people like an I-9 form or a 1099 or certain types of forms or like a W-8 IRS form, like they wouldn't know how to read it. So a lot of these things are just straight above their fucking heads. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Jerome Pruitt. It's true, man. The fucking stupidest people are always the loudest, babbling about nothing. And it makes me mad because a lot of the time, unfortunately, it's black folks. It really makes me mad. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad. But I don't really get mad at them.
Yeah.
I know that they're a product of the African community, the African American community's own issues. So I don't get mad at them because, you know, it's part of how they were raised and all that dumb shit. Like they have to constantly poke out their chest at somebody, and in their reality they have no fucking actual power, and
Oh,
it's
Facts.
what,
just
black
sad.
people?
Well, shit. Hey,
Yeah, you know.
well, not to ruin you guys' conversation, I gotta head out of here. I gotta get some rest for work in
Oh
the AM.
shit.
For sure,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Oh, wait. I got a question. For this fight, that Errol Spence will be having with Ugas, like as far as the fight itself, like will there be like a pre-fight ceremony for this fight?
What you mean?
Like I
Like
don't
they'll
Like
even
be
know.
singing and dancing and shit?
right, what you want me to do? I don't know, man. Shit.
I
I
don't
don't
fucking
think
know.
I don't think so. It's just a regular
I get it. It's a special
unification.
fight, and it feels like we have to do something big for it. But I feel like we will just know when the time comes.
Yeah, because I think Errol Spence is just gonna beat the shit out of Ugas.
Yeah, I feel like this is the fight before the fight. To be honest.
Yeah, this is like
I hope
really
so.
like undisputed, in like live action.
I hope he fucking trashes Ugas. I really do.
Me too. But
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
really
happen.
hope
So
so.
I'll see you guys later in the AM.
All right, for sure. Yeah,
Yep.
have a good one.
Yep.